Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome in to the second stream and the last stream for this particular weekend. Thank you for everyone's patience and also for sticking with me as I dealt with the technical difficulties from yesterday. It looks like all of that has been resolved. Managed to be able to figure out that it was ultimately one end of my primary ISP, which is Internet Service Provider, but it was also a few settings in OBS that I didn't have to calibrate before. But I'm thinking that they may have made some adjustments or some updates that now triggered some things that where the packets are handled that I had to make some compensations for in OBS. It is what it is. They're still a great company, had great customer service with them, so no ill will on them whatsoever. But with that, everyone, welcome on in. If you're watching for the first time, if you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on Twitch, DLive, Trovo, or even Facebook Live or Facebook Gaming, welcome in. Just know that my primary outlet is my YouTube channel, so I highly encourage that you subscribe to that as I do a variety of content over there, not just lives, but also pre-recorded content such as visual novels, which is kind of similar to the one we're going to be playing today, even though it's also kind of a combination of different genres as well, to which also there's tech tutorials over there as well, different things such as bots on Discord. I have a couple of those. Some of those I'm also working on. And also, if you are a content creator or you're looking to become a content creator and you don't know where to start when it comes to audio, for right now, we're actually focusing on my channel. I'm focusing on a series of videos that shows you how to get decent audio, starting with the basics of things. One of them is this one, which is equalization. Another one that has been posted is related to compression. What are all these terms such as threshold, ratio, output, attack, release? All of that is explained, including another form of compressor you may not be familiar with, but you will if you watch that video at that point. And coming up next, I have one about microphones. Should you get a USB microphone? Should you get an XLR microphone? What type of interface should you get? Should you listen to all the other controversy that's out there that you may have seen a few days ago? We're going to talk about that. And that video is upcoming. It's actually in the oven, so no, I'm lying. It's still in the bowl right now being mixed up in everything. But that's another one to consider. And if you ever want to know any of the updates that go on, such as what I'm up to, or even some things that I may just post from time to time, I encourage you to check out my Twitter. So that's twitter.com/sound_otaku_. And also, if you want to get links to any of the outlets that you're seeing me on and any of the others, you can grab that at the link tree. And there's the link right over there. So with that, we are getting on to the, of course, what we really came here for. Instead of listening to me babble on and half a dozen other things, we want to see the waifus, we want to see the husbando, and yada, yada, yada. We'll get to that in just a moment. Get to some of your comments right quick. We've got Sir Incubus Audios in the building. Welcome in, as well as Lost to Chaos. Welcome into the stream. The data packets, yeah, I'd say most likely it was the data packets. A lot of them were getting dropped for some reason. They're still getting dropped a little bit, but it's at a negligible rate at this point. It may happen like once every 5-8 minutes or something like that. No stream, no internet connection is going to be perfect, okay? There's always something that can cause an issue. Now, I've had better luck with some providers more than others, but at the end of the day, you just program the parameters to be able to compensate for it. But here we are. We're going to begin here with Sakura Wars. And as we all know, in many cases, if we've ever played any kind of anime-based game before, they usually always have an intro video. So that's why I have not started the game yet, because I want to see if they're going to actually have an opening video to start. So let's take a look. And look at that thumbnail right there. Look at that. And I might snack on a little bit here because I've been basically rocking my brain throughout the day, making sure that this stuff is working correctly. The game supports an autosave function. Okay, we're down with that. I like the brass section in this. Very nice. have a food war in this one. Looks like it's going to be some type of dance-off. Looks like we may have our antagonist right here. Yo, somebody got a mallet? Okay, so apparently we got somebody who works with mallets. Somebody works as a, I don't know what, a sorceress. Looks like we got another one who uses ninja gear. Okay. And there are the machines. And they looks like they're using swords. That's it, I'm getting the mallet. Yo, them folks with the trumpets, they killing it. They are smashing with it. Press any button, it says. Okay, we've pressed the button. We have the options for a new game, extras, or the licensing. As far as the extras go, let's see. Outfits, accessories only apply to characters' standard appearance. Music sets only apply to non-character tracks. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Because there was a package that actually came with this. I actually got this on a discount. It was 80% off. Because I was going to purchase it earlier in the week, but something said, nah, just wait. So then when I got up this morning to actually purchase it, it was like 80% off. I'm like, I'll take that. But yeah, anyway, so ultimately what they got to the accessory here, it looks like you can do either black cat ears or white cat ears for the characters. For this run through, you know what? Even though I like cats a lot, let's just keep it standard. Okay, let's keep it standard this time around. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and start a new game and let's see where it's at. Tenchi Sakai says, "Hey, Tenchi, welcome in. Our style is like that of Kubotite. Never heard of that. Also, what's up, fam? We'll be streaming too. All right. Well, hey, thank you for the support, Tenchi. Those who don't know, Kubotite is artist behind the anime Bleach. I was not aware of that. Thank you for that detail. Okay, let's head on forth into Sakura Wars. Right as the music ends. How about that? Uh-oh. That just escalated very quickly. Very, very quickly that escalated. Who's this? Okay. Okay. If you say so. If you say so. Hang on, I gotta address this on the key. 後にコーマ大戦と呼ばれる史上最大の戦いが勃発。帝都、パリ、ニューヨークの歌劇団はその脅威に果敢に立ち向かい、そして世界は救われた。彼ら勇敢なる歌劇団、その全員の消滅を。Thanks to Tenchi, I'll fix it. それから10年の時が過ぎ、大正29年。
兵学校を出て念願の海上任務に就いたってのに、あの事件のせいで丘に左遷。特務官の艦長に任命された時は心躍ったが、短い夢だったな。ほんと冷めないでほしかった。まあ済んだことは仕方ない。気持ちを切り替えていこう。さて、今度の着任先ではどんな任務が待っているのかな。
There, those are fixed. Those are fixed. Oh, look at this. Chapter 1, Winds of Change.
ここも随分と綺麗になったもんだ。前に来た時は10年前の戦いの傷跡が ところどころ残っていたが、今はすっかり元通り、いや、それ以上の発展ぶりだ。さて、約束の時間までまだ余裕があるな。ちょっと辺りをぶらついてみるか。
We're gonna go sightseeing. I guess it's open carry here, huh? Shop over there. A newspaper would be a decent place to start. The newspaper! The good old papers! I should probably ask around, too. I haven't been in Tokyo in ages. Some quick recon would help a lot. I guess there's no budget right here. No budget. Wait, what am I thinking? I need to loosen up. Think more like a civilian. This isn't a war front, after all. Gotta learn to take it easy. You can know and believe, if it has to do with machines like these, it's definitely gonna be some war involved. Alright, moving Kamiyama. Use the left analog stick to move Kamiyama around. I guess this is our main character. Hold down the R2 while moving the analog stick to run. Okay, we can do that. Or at least I think we can. R1 for next. Let's see. Talk or investigate by pressing the X button to talk to people or investigate a point of interest. Interesting. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Shining objects. Investigate shining objects to obtain important items and information. Main story progress, which is apparently a green exclamation mark. Interact with characters or locations showing a green exclamation mark to trigger main story events. I guess there's some side story stuff too. Makes sense. And it looks like that's all for the tutorial. Well, let's take a look around, shall we? And let's see, if we push the stick just a little bit, he will walk. But if you go full bore on it, he will basically jog. He literally looks like he's jogging. And for full-on sprint, you hold down that R2. Look at him go, folks! He's going for track and field all the way! Okay, let me stop. Let me stop. I must get going. I will miss you dearly. Huh. Promise to be back soon. Good luck. All right. How about that? Yo, what's going on? Goodness me. When I was a little girl, no one even dreamed a day would come when there would be flying machines. Well, who would have thought? Man, this place is always so crowded. Guess the papers were right, huh? After all, it's the golden years of steam power. Oh, so is this... Wait, is this steampunk based? How about that? A bright new tomorrow of hope and industry. Gung-ho, everybody! Wasn't too long ago that the war passed through here. I just count myself lucky if life stays peaceful. Okay, so we got the menu here. We can save, we can load, can vibration on, off, battle control preset. Let's see what we got here. We have got a, we've got a new addition to the crew, and that is, hang on, I gotta bump this up. Let's see who this is. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this right. Karamia. If I am pronouncing that wrong, please give me a pronunciation, and I will definitely follow that as best as I can. But thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Battle control presets. I'll probably have to check the camera angle controls later. Voice volume. Battle speed. Let's see. Voice volume. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that maxed out. Kamiyama's event voice. Yeah, I would love to have that active. Sound volume, music volume. Let's bring those down just a little bit. So that way folks can stand out here. Hello, you just call me... Okay, so with that, should it be Kara or Kara? Which one should that be? Also, thank you on the compliment of the voice. But yeah, just so I get the pronunciation correct on that part. Is it Kara or Kara? The first one I said or the second one? Just to have some reference there. Whichever you prefer. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, so at least we got our audio balance set accordingly, so that's good. That's probably one of the first things I always do is set audio balancing. So that will trigger the story to continue, but let's see if we've got anyone else we can talk to right quick. We already talked to them over there. Let's see, let's talk to this individual before we investigate that. That's a worried man, apparently. Something wrong? Oh, I just came to Tokyo to visit my daughter, and I'm worried about her. I heard demons showed up here just the other day. Makes you wonder if this place is safe anymore. I see. I know what that's like. Always the dang demons. If I could have just driven them off, then... No, I need to let it go. What's done is done. Alrighty. We'll investigate that momentarily as soon as we get this individual. Welcome, 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 one and all. We've got all kinds of souvenirs for visitors to Tokyo, and box lunches for travelers, excuse me. Can I get a newspaper, please? Please go ahead and grab one. Best way to get the local news and current events. Stay caught up with the current events, grab a newspaper. Alright, let's investigate what this is. Huh? There's something on the ground. Looks like a pamphlet. Let's see. A new play coming soon to the Grand Imperial Theater. A theater, huh? Not really my thing. Well, let's go ahead and grab this newspaper. I guess I'll check out the newspaper. Let's see. What the? There was a demon attack in Yokohama? No kidding. Last I heard, the demons had been thinning out. But I guess they're still around, huh? Darn demons. They're nothing but monsters. Huh? The demon threat was swiftly dealt with thanks to the might of the Shanghai Combat Revue. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Maybe it's Revue. For their heroic efforts, they were greeted with raucous applause. Or is that raucous? I think raucous. I am not good with pronouncing words. Okay, forgive me. And cheers of gratitude from the people of Yokohama. Whoa, good thing they showed up. We have read the newspaper. Now we just talk to this individual over here. You there, young man. Did you come in abroad? Oh, excuse me. Okay. It's a little bit difficult to read the text there, considering the size of it and the distance from the screen. I might try to look and see if I can fix that in a moment. You there, young man. Did you come in aboard the airship that just touched down? Yeah, how'd you know? Quite simple, actually. Your eyes have been as wide as the dinner plates from the moment you actually walked in. I take it you're a country boy who hasn't spent much time in the big city. Something like that. You know, the metropolis was a little more than a smoking wreck only 10 years ago. And yet, thanks to a tireless restoration effort, nowadays you can barely tell a battle took place at all. Life still isn't perfect, but the people here will always extend a helping hand to those in need. All you have to do is reach out and grab it. In any case, Tokyo only came back from the brink of destruction due to a citywide sense of fellowship and camaraderie. And now the city is in better shape than it's ever been, if you ask me. Welcome to the capital, son. Alrighty, how about that?
よし、そろそろ時間だ。約束の場所へ向かうとするか。騒がしいな。一体なんだ?
I think we're gonna find out. Oh, there's your commotion, buddy. That's one way to make an entrance. Not too friendly, is he? Get wrecked. Oh boy. Saved by the machine. Good thing that smog is not poisonous. And the crowd goes wild! Oh. Looks like you spent a little too much time downtown, didn't you? Anyways. Just a little too much time downtown.
ここが新しい認知か。大帝国劇場。劇場？特務艦隊から劇場に配置換えって。一体何がどうなってるんだ？俺は演劇なんてできないぞ。それとも大道具とかかな。
Hey, being a stagehand ain't bad.
すみません。お掃除の邪魔なんですけど。
うわ、すみません。失礼しました。
劇場に何かご用ですか？
私は帝国海軍少尉神山清十郎です。ここに来るように言われて。
もしかして聖兄さん？嘘？
どこかでお会いしましたか？
Oh, that's a huge dent in her heart.
忘れちゃったんですか？
That's a huge dent in her heart.
もしかしてさくらちゃん？雨宮さんところの。はい。子供の時以来だから10年ぶりくらいかな。
Well, how about that?
覚えていてくれてよかった。
I'm sure you are a little messy.
俺も嬉しいよ。
Give me 1 second. I need to adjust the ducker on this. Okay, there we go. And for those of you who may not be aware what a ducker is, it's basically a function to where when I start talking, and you probably heard it already, when I start talking, the game audio comes down a bit. Then after a certain amount of time, it comes back up after I stop talking. I basically adjusted it to where it lowers the volume a bit more. So that's what that is. Okay, the LIPS, timed choices. Choose Kamiyama's action within the time limit. Tilt and hold the L toward your selection. Excuse me, I was going to say section for some reason. And confirm with the X. Okay. If you don't decide within the time limit, Kamiyama won't do anything. Yeah, that's probably bad. Trust. The trust between you and each character will increase or decrease depending on the actions you take. Some events are triggered based on trust. I see. Well, I guess we'll want to make sure that we have the maximum amount of trust with every one of these unless we want to get our butts kicked. You know, when it comes to anime, for some odd reason, when the male protagonist says the wrong thing, even unintentionally, he gets his butt kicked. Drives me nuts.
綺麗になったね。
何を言い出すんですか、いきなり。
素直な感想だったんだけどな。
Stop acting like you don't like it.
恥ずかしいよ。
そこのお二人さん、公衆の面前でイチャつかないでもらえるかしら。
Oh gosh, here we go. And you are?
神崎支配人。
神崎支配人。
あなたが神山清十郎くんね。待っていましたわ。私は神崎すみれ。この大帝国劇場の支配人をしています。
I see.
神崎すみれ。どこかで聞いたことがあるような。
ようこそ大帝国劇場へ。歓迎いたしますわ。
How about that?
神山清十郎。飛び級で海軍兵学校入校。卒業後海軍に配属され、各地で作戦に参加。多数の武勲を挙げた後、海軍特務解剖官マリ支店の艦長として対高馬特別任務に就く。なかなかの経歴ね。
優秀な仲間のおかげです。
謙虚ね。そんなあなたにお願いしたいお仕事があるのよ。
はっ。
神山くん、あなたは帝国歌劇団花組を知っているかしら。
帝国歌劇団、詳しく聞いてみるか。花組とは何でしょう。
Yeah, what is that?
花組は帝国歌劇団の戦闘部隊よ。高馬に対抗する中核となる部隊ですわ。だけど今の花組にはかつてのような戦闘力はないわ。
Why?
悔しいけど帝都の守りは上海歌劇団に頼っているのが現状よ。
上海歌劇団。
That's gotta hurt.
駅で見たあの機体か。大帝国劇場。なぜこんな目立つ場所が本拠地なんですか。
帝国歌劇団は戦いのない平時には帝国歌劇団として歌い踊るのよ。舞台に立ち帝都の人々に夢と希望、そして愛を与えてゆく。それが花組のもう一つの大切な役目なの。
なるほど。戦うだけでなくそんな任務があるんですね。
I guess we gotta do all of these. Okay.
帝国歌劇団とは何でしょうか。
帝国歌劇団はこの帝都を コーマから守るために結成された秘密組織よ。過去幾度かの大きな戦いに勝利し、帝都の平和を守り続けてきたの。
コーマに対抗するための秘密組織か。すごい話だな。
One second, folks. All right.
そういえば神崎すみれってかつてのトップスターの名前だったような。まさか目の前のこの人はかつての帝国歌劇団花組の隊員。
Well, how about that?
ここからが本題。神山清十郎君、あなたに帝国歌劇団花組の隊長になってもらいたいの。
Well, there's quite the
隊
task.
長ですか。正直自信がありません。どうして俺なんで
That
す。
sounds like something he would say.
1000人以上の候補者から選びましたのよ。適当じゃありませんわ。あなたには
Okay.
私が選んだ理由がある。それだけではご不満？
いえ、かつてのトップスターにそう言われるとは光栄です。わかりました。花組隊長の任、喜んでお引き受けします。
I mean, I know trust, but at the same time,
神
let's
山
not
君、
let's not be front.
これ
You
から
know.
頼りにさせてもらうわね。
はっ、こちらこそよろしくお願いいたします。
新しい花組の初任務は世界歌劇団大戦に勝つことよ。
世界歌劇団大戦、それは何でしょうか。
You probably should at this point.
詳しいことはおいおい説明しますわ。今は歌劇団大戦のことを心に留めておいて。
了解しました。
それじゃこの後のことは秘書の薫に聞いてもらえるかしら。まずは花組の隊長としてその職務のことを知ってもらわないとね。
はっ。
Camera controls. Move the camera with the right analog stick. Press in on the analog stick or press L2 to recenter the camera. Interesting. Select adventure camera speed in the options to change the camera speed. Try adjusting it if the camera speed is too fast or too slow. Interesting. Alrighty then. So we're pretty much done talking to her, so we should probably talk to, I'm assuming, is the assistant here.
はじめまして、神山さん。私はすみれ様の秘書、林道薫です。よろしくお願いします。
神山清十郎です。こちらこそよろしくお願いします。すみれさんの秘書か。この人とも長い付き合いになりそうだ。
You stay focused, mister. I wanted to talk about my duties. Yes, first, let's discuss your new equipment. It should have been sent to you already. You mean this? Never seen anything like it. That's your Teletron. The heck is that? It's a compact data communications device that can be carried anywhere. It's receive only, but I'm sure you can see its value. Data communications? This tiny thing can receive messages? Shocking, isn't it, buddy? When Sumire has orders for you, she'll usually deliver them via the Teletron. I'll send you a test message, so just tap the Teletron screen when you receive it. Triangle. Important, like this. This message is a test. Huh, that's incredible. This'll definitely come in handy. Oh, just wait till you get cellular phones, especially smartphones. It's a valuable device only issued to captains. Take good care of it. Understood. The Teletron. The Teletron. You received a Teletron, a steam-powered information terminal. Wait, steam-powered? How does that work? Press the triangle button to power up your Teletron. The map. The map shows the interior of the Imperial Theater and the surrounding Ginza area. Visit locations with a character icon to trigger an event with that character. The logbook. Your logbook of past events. You can read summaries, view event graphics, and watch anime scenes. Bromides, I believe that says. You can collect bromides during the game. Bromides are saved to your Teletron, where you can view them up close anytime you want. Well, how about that? Teletron messages. Press the triangle button to view the messages you receive. Important messages appear in red, like that. Can we talk? And it's with a C, not a K. Interesting.
それでは神山さん、まずは神山さんが指揮を執ることになる花組の隊員たちに会うのがいいと思います。劇場の中にいるはずですから探してみてください。
わかりました。
This is probably some practice for us to use the
あなた
Teletron.
にかかっているわ。よろしくね、神山くん。期待していますわよ。
Yeah, we're gonna need that luck, all right. We're definitely gonna need that.
なんださくらちゃん
Why would those doors open outward? Shouldn't they open inward? Yes, she was. Yes, she was.
してません。
Quit lying.
本当に聞こえなかったんだもん。厚すぎですよ、ここの扉。
I ain't buying that.
なんでもないです。それで何のお話だったんですか？
ああ、帝国歌劇団花組の隊長に任命されたよ。
やったー。私も花組の一員なんですよ。だから聖兄さんは私の隊長さんです。あ、そうだ。
He don't look too happy.
神山隊長って呼ばないとダメですね。
いいよ、堅苦しいのは嫌いだから。
ダメです。そういうのはちゃんとしないと。
そういうものかな。
はい、神山隊長。
Well, there you go.
わかったよ、さくらちゃん。
私のことはさくらって呼んでください。その方が。
Hey there, Johnny. Welcome into the stream. Doing fantastic. Hopefully you are too.
なんでもありません。そうだ。新しい隊長さんをみんなに紹介しないと。それに大帝国劇場のことも知りたいですよね。私が案内します。
それは助かるな。じゃあ頼むよ、さくら。
歌劇団なんですから、やっぱり最初に案内するのは舞台ですよね。他の隊員も誰かはきっとそこにいると思いますし。
That works.
本当にびっくりしました。子供の頃に遠くへ行っちゃった聖兄神山隊長とまた会えるなんて。
俺も同じさ。驚いた。さくらが帝国歌劇団に入っていたなんてな。
それはだって私の夢だったから。
That's the little girl from the flashback.
帝国歌劇団は
憧れ、夢か。さくらは帝国歌劇団に入るって夢を叶えたんだな。よかった。
そうですね。
Build as much trust as we can. Also, darn, she's pretty cute. I agree that she is.
ようこそ大帝国劇場へ。
Beyond the door where Sakura is standing is the Grand Imperial Theater stage. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm curious of what the stage looks like. Me coming from a stagehand background myself, especially in audio, I love theatrical stuff. Objectives. Your objective is displayed in the top right-hand side of the screen. If you're not sure what to do, look there to see what the next action should be. And in this case, the Grand Imperial Theater. Go to the stage. So the location and then the objective, apparently. The Grand Imperial Theater. Yo, she is super excited. Captain Kamiyama. Let's check out the stage. I mean, look at her. She is just super juiced. She is just beyond juiced. Oh, man. That brings back memories right there. Hey, Preach, welcome into the stream. Hopefully your day is fantastic. So, this is the Grand Imperial Theater stage. It's much bigger than I expected. She like a kid in the candy store right now. She like a kid in the candy store. Oh, man. Oh, wait a minute. We have an investigation to make. There's so many seats in here. The place must look incredible when they're all filled. Okay, it looks like that's all it is related to the, Okay, so it looks like that's where that is. Oh, different pages of things, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, it's going good. Just moving forth one at a time. Managed to fix the problem I was having yesterday or last night. So that's a big plus. I have to say, it's a little hard to picture you performing up here, Sakura. Well then, I'll help you to visualize it. Let me show you my acting chops. Acting chops? How could you? You've been gone 10 years without so much as a single letter. Dang, sweating himself now. And now after this time, you just come waltzing back in like nothing happened. What do you have to say for yourself? Good heavens, girl, give him a break. Daggone it. Look, you're just like, what the? Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm not sure if that was acting, but whatever. You know what? Whatever. I was just acting. Oh, so that was part of the act, huh? So that was part of the act. You know what? They always portray these protagonists as dense, so you know what? That might as well have been a choice anyway. What you guys up to? Well, what we got here?
Sakura じゃねえか。男連れとは隅に置けねえな。
Arm candy. Wow.
もう変なこと言わないで。あ、すみません隊長。この子が花組隊員の一人、東雲初穂です。初穂、こ ちらは神山清十郎さん、私たちの新しい隊長さんだよ。
ああ、そういえばそろそろ来るって話だったっけ。東雲初穂だ。よろしくな隊長さん。
We're gonna keep it professional.
礼儀正しいんだな。気に入ったよ。困ったことがあったら私にいいな。帝劇のことなら何でもこの初穂ちゃんが解決してやっからよ。
Sounds like she's one of the tomboys.
ありがとう。頼りにさせてもらうよ。
それじゃ次へ行きましょうか。また後でね、初穂。
おう。
Well, that was interesting. Not gonna lie, I bet there was some truth to that fact. Probably. Yeah, I bet it was too. I bet it was. They don't just fight demons. They also have their performances. Seems like they play a big role in boosting the people's morale. Yes, though I'm still learning the ropes, so my own acting could use some work. One day I hope my performance can really move an audience. I want to touch their hearts. Yeah, that's the core of acting, is to be able to touch people's hearts in a way. It's nice to have a dream, someday be a star attraction. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. Set your mind to it, and you'll get there. Gung-ho! Gung-ho! Oh, goodness. Anyway, have you decided what the next show is going to be? Our next show is an adaptation of Momotaro. We're in the middle of the rehearsal for the opening night next week. Hearts, Kingdom Hearts. Sounds interesting, though, so hell. Well, I mean, Oh. Oh, look at that. That must be the other one.
毎度どうもや。じゃりんじゃりん儲けたるで。
Oh, really?
ところでさくらさん、さっきから一緒におるその人は誰なんや？はい、花組の新しい隊長さんです。
神山清十郎です。よろしく。
ほう、あんたが噂の隊長さんか。あては風組の大箱町。売店の方もよろしくや。
売店？風組？
風組っちゅうんは帝国歌劇団の組織の一つや。事務やら経理やら補給やら広報やら、そういうんを一手に引き受けとる。あんたら花組がコーマと戦って、あてら風組はそれをサポートする、そういうこっちゃな。ちなみに支配人の秘書をしとる林道薫も風組の一人や。
なるほど。風組あっての花組ですね。サポートの方よろしくお願いします。
おう、任せとき。素直な隊長さんは大好きや。
ありがとうございます。
そんなわけで風組の活動の一環としてあてがここで売店をやっとるわけや。大抵はこの店におるから、何かあったら声かけてや。頼まれたらちり紙から海軍の新鋭空中戦艦まで何でも引っ張ってくるで。
空中戦艦？
へへへ、何でも勉強しますぜ。
Okay, what do you want to see next? I think I'll just explore by myself for a while. I appreciate the tour, though. Good thinking, Kamiyama. You'll get a better feel for the place wandering around by yourself. Then I guess I'll head back to my room. Our quarters are on the second floor, so come let me know if you need anything else. Be sure to knock first, buddy. Oh, and you should check out the archives. You might find, well, no, you'll definitely find someone there. The archives, huh? You got it. I'll take a look at that. Thank you. I could check out the archives, but Komachi's shop sounds interesting too. What should I do? Secondary events. Interact with characters or locations showing a blue exclamation mark icon to trigger secondary events. Trust events. Trust events trigger when certain conditions are met. If you see this icon, be sure to go check it out. Go to the stage, apparently. Nope, now it's visit the archives and check out the shop. Alright, let's check out the shop. Let's check out the shop! But it looks like it's supposed to trigger the story to move on, so I wonder if we should check out the archives first. Someone's happy. Very happy. Where are the archives at? So it looks like that's a side event. But there's something up there too. It must be the archives. You got a couple of people on the first floor. Let's see what we got. Same old maneuvers as before. What's up with you, buddy? Can't talk of a spring without mentioning cutlets or whatever that is. Imperial Theater's cutlets are so good. Yep, he is chowing down. He is having a good time. He is having a good old time chowing down with all that. Okay, the door's closed. The accounting room. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. The courtyard. But there's somebody out there. Investigate. Something shiny. What have we here? A bromide. Oh, look at that. Sakura and her Type 2 Kobu. Ready to engage. Vanishing Blade, Cherry Blossom Rush. Interesting. That's a stairway. And in here, it looks like we have a music room. Yep. That we do. The groan that I just did. Wait, what? Oh my goodness. Investigate. This is an impressive piano. It looks like it's been taken good care of for a long time. There's a score for Encounter with the Monkey on the music stand. Who plays the cello? No idea. I only played like two of the classical instruments before. I played clarinet and I think alto saxophone. I love that it feels like you are gaming in an anime. That's literally pretty much this game in a nutshell, if you will, because it actually has an anime franchise as well. So it's actually right in that neck of the woods. This brings back so many memories for me too, because I used to work at a school back in a previous job, and I was pretty much the main audio engineer, and pretty much part of my job not only was running sound, but also it was also providing tech support for all of the other functions such as lighting as well as video stuff. And one of the biggest parts of it was getting all the actors mic'd up. So it was interesting because depending on how they all are performing on the stage, I may have to put their mic either on the right side of their face, and there were other times I would have to do it on the left side of the face. And what that was for was if there are, and it doesn't always work out exactly the way that I want it to, but at least enough to where when two people are talking towards each other, especially if one person's like on the right side of another, and that person who's on the right of them is looking to the left, their mic would be right there if I put it on their left side. And so when the person is talking, it may cause this weird effect that may start making their mics or them sound like they're really thin, or almost sounding like this like robotic kind of flange sound to it. Basically, we call it comb filtering. So to help prevent that, I would look at how the actors are kind of are positioned throughout the different scenes on the stage, and I would kind of set how I want their mics to be placed on their faces. It's not exactly feedback, but it's just phase cancellation. So it's basically comb filtering. The reason why we call it comb filtering, because if you look on a spectrum analyzer and you look at the different the transfer function, you'll see dips across the frequency spectrum, and those dips, the way the lines go, it kind of looks like the teeth of a comb. So that's why they call it comb filtering. Did you ever have to change sides during the performance? Not during the performance. We had anywhere up to 3 days of rehearsals. Sometimes we have 5 days, but usually 3 to 5 days. So in those times, I'm taking a bunch of notes, especially on the first one. And sometimes what I would do is, while they're just practicing without necessarily having the mics, I would actually come into 2 of those rehearsals and look how all of the characters or how the actors are positioned throughout the different scenes, and I would just take copious notes. And then after that, I would figure out whose mic to put where. But I tell you, the students had some major talent too. They have some major talent. They delivered those lines just prodigiously. Gotta play something on the sax for us. I am not picking up another instrument like that. I am done. Besides, the only thing you want me to play is that common song that you hear on sound bites on streamers. But I don't have one. I do not have one. I don't have a saxophone, so there's no way I could do it anyway. I don't have a saxophone. I do not have a saxophone. There's no way I can do it without the saxophone. Ooh, an elevator. Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, so let's see if we can activate side quests without doing anything crazy. Hey, I believe this was Hatsuho, I believe her name was. Yep. Well, if it isn't our new captain. Hatsuho, what are you doing in the courtyard? Looking after this big fella. Was that an iceberg? Fella, is that a rock? I can feel its power. Is that a spirit crystal? Yeah, these crystals boost your spirit power. Kind of like a talisman, I guess. Well, how about that? Got it on the first try. I've got to say, I've never seen one this big. Is that normal? I mean, some of these are just kind of common sense, though. Some of the choices are just kind of common sense. This boy's a real chunker. That's why he needs cleaning up once in a while. Well, how about that? Gotta clear up any corruption drawn to the power. Well, yeah. Interesting. I guess this is where Hatsuo's Shrine Maiden experience would come into play. Or come in handy, I should say. If she can manage a spirit crystal of that magnitude, she must have real talent for it. Well, now we know a thing or two about Hatsuo. Check out that pose, too. Check out that pose. All right, let's go. On to the next event. Good, he knocked.
Hi.
Kaoru, it's Kamiyama. Please come in, the door's open. Oh, is that the secretary? I think it's the secretary. Yep, secretary. I guess she's the accountant also. Who would have thought?
お疲れ様です、カオルさん。
神山さん、何かご用ですか？
いえ、用というほどのものでは。そういえば、カオルさんは風組の一員だと聞きましたが。
その通りです。大帝国劇場のあらゆる活動を支えるのが風組の役目。
なるほど。そして兵劇の資金面はカオルさんが管理されているということですね。
そういうことです。ですが私の一番の役目はそれとは違いますよ。私の一番の役目、それはすみれ様の秘書であるということです。
すみれさんの秘書ですか。
I'm gonna go with this one.
すみれさんの秘書、それはいい上司を持って幸せですね。
わかります。神山さん、さすがですね。
See, some of they're just common sense.
そう、完璧。すみれ様にお仕えし、すみれ様をお支えする、それはまさに至上の喜びなのです。神山さんも花組の新しい隊長としてすみれ様を支えてください。
はい。
Hey, we'll do our
頑張り
best.
ます。
And he says it too. We will do our best. We'll do our best not to screw it up. You got more information for me? By the way, Kamiyama, as captain of the Flower Division, you'll also be expected to learn all about the Grand Imperial Theater. You got a manual? A schematic? To do that, I believe it's best you explore the theater yourself. You can examine the various rooms and facilities with your own eyes. Understood. After you've had a thorough look around, come see me. You've got a bit of paperwork to do now that you're the captain, Kamiyama. I see. Be prepared, Scar and Hyenas. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Gotta admit though, Kaoru is pretty cute. It's the glasses. It's just something about the glasses. The manager's office. I'm pretty sure that's Sumire's office. And the hair, yes. The low ponytail is nice. Absolutely. I like ponytails in general. So that's most likely Sakura's corner. And what is this right here? The boxes says fragile. If the contents are fragile, why does someone leave it out here? That's what I'd like to know. But I'm not going to get too curious, as they say. Your room. Oh, well, let's check out our room. So this is my room, huh? I could really use a nap, but I'd better look around the theater and get my bearings first. Yep, good idea. I was actually going to take a nap today, but some stuff came up, but I'm okay. Small desk and chairs. This must be some kind of parlor, though it doesn't look like it's for guests. I guess this is where the theater staff come to rest and to shoot the breeze. Apparently so. Definitely looks like a spot to chill. Much of the theater's furniture is pretty high quality. It must have cost a pretty penny. And nothing on that. Hey, you gotta pay for quality, as they say. The atrium. Let's see what we got for the atrium. Look at what we got here. Hello. So this is the Grand Imperial Theater. It's far too extravagant for the Imperial Combat Revue, if you ask me. Oh, someone's a little salty. I literally saw that you know, that frown and stuff and the whole posture. I'm just like, okay, I got a sneaky suspicion someone's going to get snarky. Let's see what else we got over here. You got anything to say? Nope. You don't got nothing. Zip. Nada. Someone's excited. Bobby, I'm hungry. Okay, yeah, you'd probably have hunger pain at that too, so that's probably one of the reasons why you're jumping up and down like that. Let's go eat. Okay, girls, let me see what they serve at the dining hall. Ask the guy down there that's eating. He'll probably tell you what's really good to eat. I'm a big fan of the Imperial Theater shows, but my friends all laugh at me for it. You know what? Then forget them. Make some new friends. I thought something said investigate. There are flower petals on the terrace. Did the wind carry them up here? Probably. That's probably the #1 cause, in a way. It's a pity the terrace is off limits. It'd be so nice and sunny out there. Guess you'll have to build your own at your own place of residence, huh? I fear for the Grand Imperial Theater. They've been struggling to fill the seats lately. Oh my. Oh my, my, my. Second floor seating. Let's see what we got here. Wow, there's seating on the second floor too? Bruh, you didn't see that when you was up on the stage? Come on now, bruh. Come on, bruh. Those balcony seats must be reserved for really distinguished guests. Talk about luxurious. Is that a stain? We need custodial. We've got a stain down here. We need custodial. Somebody's got to pick that up. And why am I stepping in it? Ay, 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 ay. We got another stain here, folks. Get the vacuum. Get the steam cleaner. That needs hot water extraction. Oh my gosh. Ay, ay, ay. Wait a minute. That doesn't look like that gives you a real clear shot of the stage. Or at least not downstage, that's for sure. Somebody may want to reconsider this little balcony set right here. This is higher than I thought. You have guidance lights? Yes, you do. Good. You're in compliance. That's good. What are these? VIP seats? Yep. These VIP seats are so luxurious compared to the regular ones. All right. Where's the front of house position for the audio console? Where is that? That's what I want to know. I want to see where that is. If you don't have that, I'm going to be upset. But that's as far as I'll go with it. But anyways, let's talk to a few other folks, see what we got. I think I totally skipped this guy, so let's see what he's got to say. The theater hasn't been getting great reviews lately. Not sure if this play's worth seeing. Oh boy. Well, you're just gonna have to see for yourself, buddy. But if Sakura mentioned that her acting needs a little work, then probably yeah. Because she seemed to have acted out that little spot of grilling Mr. Protagonist out pretty well. You know, she was able to act that out pretty well. But is she saying she can't act out the other stuff well? It's the only way she can do it is by being mad at someone? Anyways, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That lovely color. That adorable, plump, you know what. He's simply irresistible. Okay, we'll move on. We will move on. Didn't I just see you upstairs? That flower division. They could all be world famous not long from now. Better get their autographs just in case. What, so you could sell it on eBay for $40,000? basically jabbed a crowbar in his ribs. Literally. I mean, seriously. Just jabbed the poor guy. Just totally whammed him. Like, come on, what are you doing? Cut the guy a break. All right, where's the front of house position for the audio console? I'm going to assume you're able to do it right here because I don't see a booth for it. It better be somewhere right here where they can hear, because if it's not, it's in a booth that's enclosed, I'm going to be totally upset because that is just irrational. It's not right. Anyways. No, that wasn't a nice accident. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. And I'm assuming no one ever comes out any further than these lights right here. Because if they're doing a dance performance and they go past this, they really have to be on their toes and everything. Literally. Otherwise, they're going to just crash right into this thing. And next thing you know, just fall right over on their nose. Wait a minute. That's a common staple in anime comedy. All right, never mind. That's one big stage. It's faced a lot of use and an equal amount of love. Nosedive off the stage. No, I am not. Stage curtain thick and heavy. You don't see this kind in newer theaters. Well, I've seen quite a few curtains in my day. So I used to work at a theater also. And they did have a heavy curtain as well. One interesting thing too about this is not only is it this curtain, but there's also a special curtain called a fire curtain. So basically, if a fire starts on the stage, we can pull a pin that actually releases the cabling that actually drops basically a fire retardant curtain. That's why they call it a fire curtain. Because if there's anywhere where a fire is likely to start, it's on the stage because there's a lot of electrical devices and a lot of electronics up there. And anything at all can go wrong. So to keep the audience safe from experiencing any of those issues, they'll pull that pin to release the fire curtain to come down. And if I remember correctly, if they do that, it might not be the same in every theater, but if they do pull the pin to release the fire curtain, I think it automatically triggers the fire alarm. Let's see. Those lights probably were part of the original stage. It looks like the stage was extended. Definitely looks like it was extended. Crowd surf the ghost audience, bro. Oh my gosh, Incubus. What are you thinking, buddy? What are you thinking? No, it's the same dialogue as before. Educational moments. Of course. It's not a Sound Otaku stream without a life lesson or any other type of educational moment. And we are backstage, everybody. So this is the backstage area. Interesting. Wow, look at all these different stage props. I should be careful not to break anything. Yeah, you definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, I've had my fair share of stuff in the day related to stage props. As a matter of fact, one of the last events that I did audio for at the school that I used to work at, they actually did Willy Wonka, and they had these two props that needed some lighting strips on them. So they were basically LED strips, and so I was responsible for getting those lighting strips, basically get them interfaced in with the lighting control console. So in part of that, it was just this one little device, but it was basically a device that can adjust the voltage between the red, the red, green, and blue strips, as well as there were white LEDs in there as well. And with just those three colors, you can actually mix them, the intensities of them, to get just about every color you can think of. I have yet to see if I could get brown, though. I've been doing some mixing, but I don't think I've managed to get brown yet. But all the other colors, it's just been straightforward. So there's this device that does that. So what it does is it takes the control signals from the lighting control console, and then it basically allows a certain amount of voltage from a power supply to then go to those particular output channels. So I had to wire all that up, and it was wire by wire there were 3 strips on this one prop that was for like the scene to when this girl hits a button for her to get transferred into a TV. So there was that one there was that one lighting fixture for that. Then there was another one. It was just a small little box as a prop, but it was like painted and stuff to resemble like a TV. And there was another perimeter of LED strips on that I had to do. Well, the interesting thing is because this prop had to be taken on and off the stage. So I had to come up with a solution for the stagehands to be able to do that. So what I came up with is, because it's so low voltage and there's actually power over Ethernet cables anyway, the same plug that you plug your computer in to surf the web these days, I took a Ethernet connector cable and then wrapped it around the common barrel that's used for like XLR microphones, because they have that. It's called Ethercon. So then that allows them to just slowly rotate the barrel to where it would lock into place, and then when they're done, they'll just disconnect it and they can take it off the stage. So that was pretty cool being able to do that. As long as you have the primary colors, you should be able to get all the hues. Yeah, usually you should. I've just never done it. I pretty much did just about every color except brown. Tech lessons with sound. It's a habit of mine. I did this for a living. I kind of still do this for a living. Look at this monstrosity of equipment in my darn studio, for crying out loud. I haven't seen much yet, but so far so good. I never knew how much it took to operate a theater. It's a whole new world for me. Oh, buddy. You are in for a lesson, let me tell you. I tell you, stagehands for just one production, you're looking at anywhere up to 30 to 40 stagehands, depending on how much stuff is involved. I mean, even at a theater I used to work at, we used to have anywhere up to 20 stagehands, and then we had like 5 department heads. Let them cook, let them cook. What? What are you talking about? Wardrobe. What? Wait, what? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, let them cook? Okay, we're back where we were before, and that's the elevator. Okay, I'd say ultimately it's necessary to talk to Sakura, and then the elevator, down. I guess it goes below. The buttons don't work. It looks like you need an access code. Okay, well, that's understandable. All right, let's see if we can talk to Sakura right quick. Probably then talk to Kaoru again, and then probably talk to the shop owner. So that's Hatsuo's room. Definitely not going to mess with that. Let me see. Clarice, I want to assume that is. So I guess they actually live here? Azami's room. Probably don't want to mess with that. And Sakura. Let him cook. He's spitting facts. Oh. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait, what did I miss? So this is Sakura's room. Good, he knocks.
Hi.
Sakura, do you have a minute? Oh, sure, come on in. Ooh, got a sewing machine up there. Check it out. So this is Sakura's room. It reminds me of the old days. That's great. Can I move? Oh, no, no. Don't you dare say that. So this is your room, Sakura? Kind of reminds me of the old days. Yeah, we used to spend so much time in my room together. I can never forget that. Such amazing memories. This girl is into him. So what is it you wanted to see me about? Nothing in particular. I just thought I'd stop by, looking around the theater. Oh, I'm not intruding, am I? No, not at all. Of course. Hey there, Alex Ravier. Welcome into the stream. Well, you're welcome to visit whenever you like. Yeah. Buddy, you better visit. It's what she's saying. You better visit. For obvious reasons. Oh, we gotta talk a little bit more. Let's see what we got here. So, Captain Kamiyama. What do you think? Are you going to be okay leading the flower division? Only time will tell, little sister. Only time will tell. Well, Iso ain't got this. Of course. I don't think this is going to work. We're going to have to be confident on this one. Of course. Trust me, I got this. Yeah, we're going to find out whether you got this, buddy boy. Oh, the graphics on the game look so awesome. Yeah, I'm actually surprised, too. They actually look really good. Actually, really well clean, too. Don't tell anyone I did a little bit of visual color enhancement. That's great! Yeah, I knew you could handle it, Say. At least someone believes in you, buddy. At least someone does. Well, they dialed the physics of the game right down to the mirror. I'll take it. But no, sometimes you actually have to adjust some of the color quality because it depends on what input device you're using or what capture device you're using. Some of them are not always as transparent. So because of that, you may need to adjust some factors thereof. There are even cases to where folks have to do that as technicians. This is another thing to check out is when the folks bring cameras in to do video stuff, whether it's just video projection with the cameras and all that stuff, and even for just videotaping, they actually have to calibrate the cameras. Even if what they did last time was really good, in the next venue, it may not be the same, especially because the color temperature might be a bit different, or the environment, the intensity, it may be a bit off, so you have to calibrate your video gear every time. Somebody write that down. The public needs to know. Whatever. Whatever, dude. And these are the archives. This is where we need to go. So these are the archives. Go ahead and clip it. Let's go in together. I'm pretty sure this is where she'll be. Who? Ho?
やっぱりいましたね。隊長、あの子がクラリスです。
Oh, she's the one that does sorcery, I think. So I think I saw in the opening video that I think she did sorcery.
なんだか声をかけづらいな。
He's got manners.
声をかけても無駄です。
We
あな
couldn't
た
if
ク
we
ラリスは
tried, really?
何をしても返事をしてくれないんですよ。
へえ、何をしても。ちょっと試してみるか。
Oh, no. This is the safest. This is the safest.
そういうことなら耳元で叫んでびっくりさせてやろう。
Bruh.
クラリスくん、おーい、クラリスくん。
ほら、いつもこうなんです。読み終わるまで何をやっても無駄ですよ。
That girl remind me of Kotomi Ichinose from Clannad. She was that distracted also.
仕方ない。出直すとするか。
ちょっと待ってください。
A few moments later.
うっとりしちゃう。いつかは私もこんな素敵な物語を書きたいな。
そうか。なるほど。クラリス君は作家志望なんだね。はじめまして。
I was waiting for that to happen.
落ち着いてくれ。
I was waiting for that to happen.
今日から花組の隊長になった神山清十郎だ。
隊長？
そうなんです。この人が 今日から私たち花組の隊長さんです。
そうなんですか。それはとんだ災難ですね。予算もない、やる気もない、やりたくても何もできない部隊の隊長なんて。ク
ラリス
She ain't wrong.
そうなのか。
ええ、そうです。今の花組は昔ここにいた伝説の花組とは違う。どうしようもない落ちこぼれ部隊ですよ。
Well, let's fix that.
それは実に立て直しがいがありそうだ。
前向きなんですね。もしくは何も考えていないか。私そういう人は苦手です。
Then why are you here?
都合よくハッピーエンドになるのは物語の中だけです。現実はそんなにうまくはいかないですよ。
So you never gonna try?
それじゃ失礼します。せいぜい頑張ってくださいね。
If you think there's no hope for the group, then why are you still there?
さて、これは思った以上に難物だな。
You ain't
そ
lying.
んなこと言っちゃダメです。クラリスはいい子ですよ。可愛いし。
Really? Alright, I'm gonna go with this one.
さくらの方が可愛いよ。
何言うんですか、セイ兄さん。
You like it, don't lie that.
素直にそう思うんだけどな。
冗談ばっかり言って。もう恥ずかしいよ。
Yeah, you gonna be dreaming about it tonight.
それじゃ私もそろそろ行きますね。
花組の隊員は3人だけなのかい？さくらに初穂にクラリス。
もう一人望月あざみという子がいるんですけど、
Oh, really?
今は用事で留守にしているんです。
そうなのか。わかった。ありがとう。
Let her introduce you
Let's
to
finish.
her. Visit the archives, check out the shop. Well, we fulfilled visiting the archives, and these are the archives, and yep, these are archives. There's a note stuck between the pages. To the curious, at the center of the path where flowers flit to and from, pay heed to the strings played at low pitch. It lies in the corner of the silent sanctuary. I'm curious, but I ain't that curious. What on earth is this? Mans was on that clapback today. Hey, I'm just telling it like it is, yo. Too bad I couldn't talk to this cat, because I would be like, hey, let her introduce you to all these folks. Otherwise, you go front and get whacked by a pot or something. Look at all these books. Maybe I'll check some out when I get time. Look at all these books. Maybe I'll check some out when I get the time. Yep, looks like it's going to be the same for just about all of them, but you know how it goes. It's always good to investigate just about everything you can. And something is shiny over there. What do we have here? A bromide. Gemini Sunrise, so long, my love. She works extra hard to keep the theater spotless. If life gets tough, keep your chin up. That's the Texas way. Okie dokie. Okie dokie then. Okie dokie. Okie dokie then. Alright. We are headed out, and I believe now we should probably... Okay, visit the archives. Alright, check out the shop, it says. So looks like that's what we're supposed to do. Let me see if we should actually meet up with Kaoru again before we even go over there, because I think that might advance the story if we go over to where the shop is. So let me see if we go back to Kaoru right quick, since that's technically a side event. I think I've seen enough of the theater. Maybe we'll go back to see Kaoru. Okay, knock on the door.
Hi.
It's Kamiyama. Come forth. But the plot. But the plot, he says. That'll do nicely. Now, let's proceed with your government registration. Once you receive clearance, you'll be granted access to the underground sector. That explains the elevator. Got it. By the way, how was your tour of the Grand Imperial Theater? Did you manage to get acquainted with the layout of the place? It's going to take a few more walkthroughs, but I think I'll get it eventually. Sorry, I didn't have much time to look around. Is that so? I must say, I thought you put in a little more effort than that. Bruh, this stuff takes time. Well, I'm sure you'll get used to everything eventually. Just try a little harder next time, Kamiyama. Alright, cuz. Alright, cuz. If that's how it is. Alright, cuz. Alright, let's go see the shop. Let's go check out the shop. Hey, there you are, Kamiyama. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see ya. Likewise. So what exactly are you selling here? Well, we got all kinds of programs. You know, fancy ones with pictures and a few theater souvenirs. Oh, and bromides of the performers. Why don't you check them out? Interesting. Can I take a look?
新商品が入ったで。見たってや。お、さすが神山さんや。そいつは新商品やで。ええもんやろ。それでええか？
Honestly, I actually do like that one.
毎度あり。
Watch this dude be broke. Sakura looking back, hearing your voice, she turns to greet you with a smile. The Sakura flowers are gorgeous, aren't they? Hehe.
また来てや。
Buying bromides. You can buy bromides at the shop when you see a bromide icon there on the Teletron map. Okie dokie. Bromides, eh? I could see myself collecting a bunch of these. Okay. I gotta give the customers first dibs, though. So I can't go selling you the whole set. But if you stop by every now and then, I'd have some more for you. Message on the Teletron from Sumire. Let's see what we got here. This is Kanzaki. Almost finished looking around the theater. Oh. Almost finished looking around the theater. Once you're done, come to my office. Thanks. Doesn't sound all that urgent, but I better not keep her waiting too long. Okay, I'll head to the general manager's office. Thankfully, I remember where that is. Thankfully, I remember where that is, at least. That's the accountant's office, also known as the secretary, and this is the manager's office. And even if I didn't know where it was, it would have just told me. It would have just told me. That's probably enough exploring for now. I should see what Sumire wants. Look around the wall, enter her office. Yep. Pat on the back. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. I love you. Thank you very much. Well, looks like that task is completely completed.
どうかしら？花組のみんなとは会えました？
はい、望月あざみくんだけはまだですが。
そうですわね。彼女は別の任務で帝劇を離れているの。 だから今度の公演も今いる3人でやってもらうことになりますわ。
桃太郎ですね。来週公演予定だと聞いています。
ええ、今度こそうまくいってほしいものですわね。
それはどういう？
あと神山くん、公演がある日あなたにはもぎりをやってもらいます。
もぎり？
そう、お客様の入場の際に入場券から半券を切り取るお仕事よ。
俺がもぎりですか？
I told you you should have took the stagehand job, buddy.
お嫌かしら？
とんでもありません。喜んでやらせていただきます。
Now that was definitely a demonic face. That's basic of like, you better do this, otherwise you're fired. That was definitely the dominant face right there. Like, I wear the pants here, buddy.
そして1週間後、ついに桃太郎公演初日となった。お客さん来ないな。いらっしゃいませ。ご来場ありがとうございます。初日なのにお客さんが少なすぎる。どういうことなんだ？ちょっと舞台を見に行ってみるか。
You might want to stay put, buddy.
お、やってるな。
お前ごときの力で何ができる？
俺は貴様を退治して都に平和を取り戻すんだ。
とどめだ。
負けるもんか。食らえ。
ちょっと問題かもしれないな。
No, that is a problem. That isn't a might be. That is a problem. That's so many safety hazards and violations. It's not even funny. Oh, boy.
点ダメだ。
散々でしたね。ところで点ダメって何ですか？
んなもん点でダメってことに決まってんじゃん。
なるほど、日本語って奥が深いですね。
私なんかもうぐったりです。隊長、一応聞いておきたいんですけど、私たちの舞台どうでした？
Y'all gotta get the stage and then props fixed. And that system, too. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna be
僕か
real.
もしれないけど、正直見られたものじゃないな。
I ain't sugarcoating this stuff. I ain't sugarcoating this.
私も。
忌憚のないご意見ありがとうございます。
Right on, cuz.
でもこの舞台を何とかするのは隊長さん、あなたの役目でもあるんじゃないんですか？
やっぱどうにもならねえよ。演技といっても素人同士で勉強してるだけだし。
それに衣装も舞台もボロボロ、直すお金だってありません。
でもほら、神山隊長も来てくれて、これからですよ。
How's he supposed to do that without no
ちょっ
money?
とってただ半券もぎってるだけじゃねえか。これからどうすればいいか考えはあるのかよ。
そうだな。
This is the only thing we
慌
got.
てたって仕方がない。気長にコツコツとやっていこう。衣装はともかく舞台なら 俺でも直せるかもしれない。演技もみんなで指摘し合って練習を続ければきっと上達するよ。
そうだといいけどな。けどやっぱそれしかねえか。
打つ手なしなのか。
落ち込んでばかりもいられません。私たちが何をすべきか探るためにも情報収集です。
情報収集？
どうするんですか？
とりあえず今の公演を見ていたお客さんに感想を聞きに行きましょう。きっと何か手がかりがつかめるはずです。
You sure you're ready for them Yelp reports? You sure you're ready for them Yelp reviews?
何も動かないよりはマシだな。情報を集めて改善点を探してみよう。
Yep.
ごめんさくら、悪いけどさ、私はパスさせてもらうわ。
You gotta learn to endure criticism, homie.
すみません。私も今は。
もう二人ともしっかりしてよ。
すまねえけどよ、ちょっと今は協力する気になれねえよ。
初歩。
今は仕方ないよ。俺とさくら二人で行こう。
Hey, think of it as a date, Sakura. Pretty unfair to put them in this predicament without any professional help. Yeah, that's the one thing that I wanted to comment on especially. Because this is something that I definitely see in the industry at times, particularly in other organizations. They have a bad habit of hiring the wrong people, and it just puts them into a tailspin, into a spiral down in the drain. And then they get frustrated, and then they look at the people who they finally hit rock bottom in some cases, and then they bring in the people who actually know what they're doing and say, hey, fix this. But what they're really saying is, fix this the way we want it to be, not the way it actually needs to be fixed. And that's a problem. So basically, they're prioritizing their ego over reality. And let me tell you something. I've been dealing with delusion like that for the last 22 years, and I am done with it. Okay, so I'm bottom line this, because I'm still a consultant. I'm still an active consultant for live sound and stuff. But I'm going to tell you right now, if the attitudes I find are full of delusion, I'm not taking the job. I'm not even going to waste my time. And neither should any of you waste your time either. So if you're in a place of delusion, get out of there as fast as you can. Don't be reckless now, but get out of there as soon as you can while also maintaining a level of survival. But don't put up with that nonsense. And one thing about it, if you're dealing with somebody who's maybe a friend or a relative and they want you to just basically sustain their delusion, you're not doing them a favor by doing that. You're actually crippling them. All right, so I encourage don't do that. Tell it like it is. Tell it to them straight. Oh, Kamiyama. I'll go on ahead. All right. I'll talk to the customers who are still at the theater. To be honest, there's a lot we'll need to fix, but we'll just have to tackle things one at a time. That's how you do it, buddy. That's exactly how you do it. We need ideas of where we can improve. I'm sure we can get some feedback from everyone who just saw the show. All right, I'll go ask the audience members for their thoughts before they leave. The Withered Flower Division. Yeah, you could say they're definitely withering. But some of that is not even their fault. We just don't have it in us. No, you got it in us. You just need a little bit of help to make it bloom. Oh my gosh, did I just do another reference like that? Good heavens. Anyways, it all boils down to being honest. When you are truthful and tell them like it is, they can never blame you if things go wrong. True that. True that. Because you know what? If you really believe you didn't have it in you, you would have left already. After a show like that, I feel like sticking my head in the stand. Don't overthink it, Hatsuo. We got issues now, but we can get better. Yeah, I hope that's true. Nah. Forget hoping. I want to fix it. I want to work for it. Right on. There we go. That's the pose we want. That's the spirit. That's what we're talking about. And you just go ahead and sleep on it. But I guarantee you, once you see a little progress, you will become far more encouraged. Just wait. You'll see. I better go gather the audience reactions. Yep. Is there a staircase down there or something? I'm not seeing, buddy. The atrium. Okay, there we go. I like this music right here. Very peaceful. Thank you for your patronage. Did you enjoy tonight's show? Are you at the Imperial Theater? Tell me, what did I just watch? Did you people rehearse? Do you even care? Clearly you don't respect your customers. I won't be coming back, that's for sure. I'm sorry you feel that way. Hey, they got a point there. And eventually that's what happens when the pile of problems hits the fan. Because one of the problems, too, that I've seen with some managements, not all of them, but with the managements that know who they are, they try to just ignore the truth or just try to suppress it and hoping it'll never get out. But here's the problem. If you're going to try to suppress truth and hope it never gets out, here is a big lesson of anything else. Hope is not a strategy for survival. That's one of the quickest ways for you to fail, when you try to treat hope as if it's some type of strategy for survival. Don't do that. Do not do that. Thank you for your patronage. Did you enjoy tonight's show? Show? You mean that tripe? I didn't even watch it. Oh, I see. I'll give them another chance if I hear good things. Otherwise, it's clearly a waste of my time. Okay, we'll do our best. Okay, so she's talking to that individual right there. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got. You. Do you have anything to say to us? Nope, you are immersed in what looks to be possibly that portrait right there. Thank you for your patronage. Did you enjoy tonight's show? Well, it was disappointing, but not surprising. Really, I'm sure you're all doing your best, but can't you find an acting coach? It's clear something has to change, and you'll never progress unless you get help. True that. An acting coach, huh? I appreciate the advice. Yeah, you're gonna have to get a coach for that. And for the sake of mankind, will you get a technical director to fix all the equipment? Anyways. Oh, we gotta investigate something here. It's a nice place for a break. Excuse me, I don't think this is a good place for a nap. Whatever. And let's see this group over here. Thank you for your patronage. Did you enjoy tonight's show? Yeah, it was great. Amazing. I laughed so hard my stomach still hurts. I never seen a revue or revue, I don't know which one it is, mess things up that hard. That was so bad it was good. Oh, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the next show too. Gotta keep my retail face up. There was one stage play that I had mixed audio for too. It was called Chaos at the Theater. And it was basically, it's basically a stage play where it was, the actors were doing another stage play, if you will. And everything was just kind of just falling apart. And at one moment, it was so funny. I had missed a cue to turn one's mic on. And they were actually just saying, this set's a death trap. Because another guy who was supposed to have forgotten his line said, line. And person two says, this set's a death trap. Person one, this set's a death trap. and I missed it from the start, but I ended up hitting it turn on right when it said Death Trap. I ended up turning the mic on right when it said Death Trap. And it was just like, because everything was just supposed to go wrong anyway, so it was a perfect addition to all the chaos. Oh gosh, that was funny. Excuse me, would you mind taking a short survey? How do you enjoy it in the same shit? Yep. She's looking for... The show is over and everyone's left their seats. I should talk to customers in the lobby or the dining hall. Oh, there must be some in the dining hall. Okay, let's take a look. That sounds hilarious. Would have loved to have seen it. Oh my god. Yeah, there was actually one scene too where it's like the actual play director in the show. It was a scene where like they were asking the audience that if they found like their lost CD of like, I guess this cheesy rock or pop band. So one of the what was it? The tracks guy. So the tracks technician. Okay, he's the one that just plays all the sound effects and stuff like that. There's a little snippet of the CD playing. We're in the middle of the set, and you can just see the director just like, no, stop! What are you doing? Just playing it during a live event, and he just shouts out from the tech booth, "Found the CD. Carry on." Oh my gosh, I gotta admit that show was pretty funny. I was laughing so much. The cool part is that when I program the audio console, because these audio consoles these days are what they call digital consoles, which are basically computers, you can basically save what needs to happen, what function needs to happen, and then you just recall it later. So most of everything was really just me unmuting a mic or muting it. Sometimes there were several mics at several different times to do stuff, but all that was done just by recalling that programming, which is known as a scene. But that was hilarious. Are you still eating? What I like the most about the theater is the cutlets. Oh my gosh. Has this dude been eating all day? Thank you for your patronage, sir. Did you enjoy tonight's show? Oh, you're with the theater, are you? Well, that was a total mess. Calling it a show would be a generous at best. They should call you the Imperial Combat Revue. No, make that the Imperial Clown Revue. Thanks for your feedback, sir. Have a nice day. Well. Is there anybody else we can get any feedback from? Anybody? I think there's one other person over there. Do you have... Yes, you have a speech bubble.
Konnichiwa.
Something tells me this is not a normal character.
いつもさくらさんと楽しそうに話してるけしからんお兄さん。
Let me guess, that's her sister.
けしからん。
さくらさんに微笑んでもらえるなんて、なんて羨ましい。
Are you a fan or a
お
sister?
兄さん誰なんですか？もしかして関係者さんなんですか？
俺はどうも新人もぎりの神山です。よろしくお願いします。
もぎり？なんだ、下っ端の新人さんか。でも大帝国劇場のスタッフさんなのよね。仲良くしよう。
That was a quick
私は
turnaround.
西条いつき。いつきって呼んでいいよ。
Okay, so you must be a fan of Sakura.
帝国歌劇団の大ファンっていうか超ファンなの。今日も
I knew she was one or the other.
劇場に来ることができていつき感激っていうわけでよろしくね。
神山清十郎です。こちらこそこれからも帝国歌劇団をよろしくお願いします。
任せてよ。どこまでだって追っかけてくから。
Very nice. By the way, Itsuki, since you're such a big fan, I've got a question for you. Sure, what is it? You can ask me anything. Did you see Momotaro? What'd you think? Speaking honestly, I'd say it wasn't the best Momotaro show out there. But even then, I can tell Sakura, Hatsuro, and Clarice, every one of them has so much potential. Potential, huh? You really think so? Of course. They all have that star quality, I promise. I see. Thank you, Itsuki. I hope you keep rooting for the Flower Division. You know I will, homie. Flower Division for life! Yeah, no surprise we got all the harsh feedback. At least Itsuki said we have potential. But if that's true, how are we supposed to unlock it? Uh-oh, we got a code 3. It's Kanzaki. Can you come to my office ASAP? Thanks. Sounds urgent. I better go now. Okay, let's head to the general manager's office on the double. Seijuro Kamiyama reporting.
入ってちょうだい。
Yes, ma'am.
ひどい公演だったわね。これで何回目かしら。
確かに散々な内容でしたが、その分改善点もたくさんあるはずです。一つ一つ解決していけば、いつかは必ず成功させることができますよ。
そうね。でもあまり時間がないのよ。
時間がない？
世界歌劇団大戦ですわ。
世界歌劇団大戦。先日もおっしゃっていましたが、それはどういったものでしょうか？
近日開催される歌劇団協議会のことですわ。世界中の歌劇団がこの帝都に集まってきて、舞踏と舞踏で競い合う平和の祭典よ。そこで勝利を重ね、帝国歌劇団ここにありと広く世間に知らしめる。
This is probably where he could really come in.
今の花組の目的であり、帝国歌劇団復活の第一歩ですわ。
それは。わかりました。全力を尽くします。世界中の強力な歌劇団を相手に、今の花組では厳しいですが。
彼女たちに勝てる力をつけさせるのよ。神山くんならできますわ。
買いかぶりすぎです。俺は魔法使いじゃありません。
難しいことは100も承知ですわ。それでもやらなければ帝国歌劇団の復活は果たせない。結果を出しなさい、神山くん。あなたならきっと大丈夫。
わかりました。
ありがとう。さて、悪いけど私は出かけますわ。歌劇団大戦をどう戦い抜くか、しっかり考えておいてちょうだい。
はっ。
So after the show, we have the Combat Revue World Games. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. In any case, I need to find out more about these World Games. I should ask Sakura and the others. Ask about the Combat Revue World Games. But before we do that, I think it's time, one, that we saved our progress. And on top of that, I think it's time for us to take a little bit of a break. Let me go ahead and get my throat fully cleared out here. So let's take a 15-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll have more fun with this game. So I'll see you all in 15 minutes. And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you had a nice little break, had a chance to get refreshed, get a few more refreshments. I did. I stacked up on a little bit more water here. So let us continue. All right, I think that's the level I had it before, so let us continue in our journey and reviving this failing group of elite individuals. Yeah. Okay, anyways, we've got a side quest, or we got a side event right here. Snacked and watered, ready to keep watching the stream. You mean ready to keep cringing at me?
どうぞ。
If you'll excuse me. Hope you're not up working too much longer, Kaoru. I could say the same for you, Kamiyama. That show was harrowing. Sorry about that. Do you regret your choice now? Becoming captain of the flower division, I mean? Well... You know what? I think it would be this answer right here. I have a few regrets, but nothing ever goes totally according to plan, right? I'm sure things will start looking up soon. Said with all the boldness I'd expect, Kamiyama. Sumire intends to see the Imperial Combat Revue restored to its former glory. And Kamiyama, I need you to help her make that happen. I'll do what I can. All right, let's go find our good friends and let's figure out what's going on with these games and tournaments and all this other crazy mumble jumble nonsense of the 21st. Oh, wait, no, the 20th century. Never mind. You're not as bad as you think. Keep doing you, Sal. Okay. Darn it, I'm not doing it right. Clarice's room. And apparently that is supposed to... You know what? Let's go ahead and ask Clarice first. Knock on the door, please. Thank you. Wonder if Clarice is in her room.
Hi.
Can I come in, Clarice? Oh, Captain. Sure. Well, that's quite fancy, now is it? So this is Clarice's room. Let's go with this one. You have a ton of books. It's almost exactly what I expected for you. Well, books are what I live for. One can never have too many of them. You really love your stories, huh? What business do you have visiting a girl's room so late in an hour, Captain? Sorry to disturb you so late. There's something I want to discuss. I imagine it must be important then. What is it? Do you know about the Combat Revue World Games, Clarice? Of course, it's an international competition of great renown. Everyone knows of it. Well, apparently not everyone does. Combat Revues from around the world gather together to compete in 2 trials, tests of mind and skill. The theatrical events test your ability to soothe people's souls. The combat events engage in blah blah blah. Interesting. You can keep your world safe. Interesting. What of it anyway? We're going to be taking part in it, as the Imperial Combat Revue, I mean. We're taking part? Look, she is so perplexed. And our orders are to find a way to win it. We don't have a choice. What? That's inconceivable, unreasonable. We have absolutely no chance in this. You're going to take us into the spiral underground. Anyways, there's no point in giving up before we've even tried, right? Of course that's the point. We could save ourselves pain, humiliation. It'd be like Momotaro all over again. Clarice. Oh dear. How did it come to this? Alright, we're gonna go now. Try to get some rest and just kind of think about things, okay? Alright. Oh boy. I see something. What do we have here? A bromide. In her Type 2 Kobu, Sumire tears through her foes. Divine winds. Dancing. Interesting. So that was her back in the day. Alright. It's an old bromide of Sumire. Her eyes shined with that fierce determination even back then. Why am I walking so slow? Am I wanting to just share the realism of the situation? Probably. Hey, Yatsuo. You're still hanging around, huh? Yep, I figured Sakura might be coming back sometime soon. So, what's the verdict? How do we do? You've been asking around, right? Yeah, we're gonna be truthful here. They said the show was pretty terrible, but something tells me you knew that. But yeah, don't know why I even asked. Still, gotta be honest, I feel bad for giving our fans that kind of show. As long as you have that mindset, you'll be fine. Just keep trying to improve your skills, both on the stage and on the battlefield. That way, we might have a chance at winning our way through the Combat Revue World Games. Huh? Wait, we're gonna join the Combat Revue World Games? Wait a second, Grasshopper! And you want us to win it? You gotta be dreaming, buddy. I'm just going by Sumire's orders. We'll have to find a way to pull it off. Oh, sure. We'll just find a way. Sheesh. The state we're in now, it'll be a tall order to get the Imperial Theater back together. We got a hard road ahead. Any idea where Sakura went? Yeah, she went to ask for feedback. Bet you'll find her on the stage or in the audience section. I see. Thanks, Hatsuo. That's Sakura, huh? She's a real trooper. Everyone should be gone by now. Except this guy's still eating. It's like, bruh, do you ever go home? She's probably in the audience seating or on the stage. So, with that in mind, well, she may have some merchandise for us. What's up? Dr. Komachi, buy bromides. Let's see if we got any more bromides. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. See what we got. You know what, chat? I'll let y'all pick this one. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? Y'all go ahead and pick. Which one? Which one? Stomach of a black hole. Literally. My gosh, listening to this music right now with everything equalized and optimized for headphones. Oh my gosh, it sounds beautiful. I have a little sub bass on it too, so that makes it even better. Having a little tough time choosing too. I mean, I think all 3 of them are great. Tough to choose. Okay, I'll go ahead and pick it. I'll just stick with Sakura.
さすが神山さんや。そいつは新商品やで。ええもんやろ。それでええか？ 毎度あり。
Number 10, the world's newest superstar, Sakura Amamiya. Sakura addresses her audience with almost too much pep. Hello, can everyone hear me all right? Oh boy.
また来てや。
I say. And there she is. She don't look too happy. Captain Kamiyama. They had a lot to say, but all it did was make me feel terrible. I knew it was coming, but I still feel humiliated. Yeah, I can be like that at times. Sakura. It's not like you to get so down. Yeah, sounds like something you would say. Yeah, well, even I get kind of depressed sometimes. But if you dwell on your failures, you'll never move forward. And if we can't move forward by the Combat Revue World Games, we'll just get laughed at again. Wait, what did you just say? The Combat Revue World Games? What? Wait, what? Yeah, the way I hear it, we're going to be entering in them. The Combat Revue World Games are huge. They only have them once every 2 years. I heard they'd be held in Tokyo this year, so I did kind of wonder. But now we'll actually even participate? I really lit a fire under you, didn't it? Of course, this is no time to be moping around. We gotta start training, both our acting and our combat skills. All right, let's do this. Do it! Oh my gosh. Okay. Someone has a renewed vigor now. Now what do we do? Besides investigate this thing. Stage curtain thick and heavy. And a little torn in places, it seems. Alright, so what do we do now? This will be the third Combat Revue World Games. They're being held in Tokyo. This is one battle the Imperial Combat Revue can't afford to lose. Let's give it our best shot, Captain. Well, our head's in the right track in relations to that. Now what are we supposed to do? I assume we probably go to his room. I'm not entirely sure. Never mind. Message from Karu. Wonder what's up. Elevator access granted. The government has given you clearance to enter the underground sector. Kamiyama. Doggone it. What happened there? Sometimes I wonder if I can reboot my own brain. Watch, somebody's gonna clip that. You've also been granted elevator access. That'll give you a way to the underground hangar, so go take a look. Regards. So it looks like we're going to the elevator. Should have figured the red tape would be the thing slowing this down. If the Combat Revue World Games are a test of our combat prowess, the capabilities of our combat armor could swing things a lot. Well, I've asked around about the Combat Revue World Games. Might as well check out the underground hangar next. I think the elevator is next to the music room. Time to take a look. And here it is. The elevator. Ah, it's working now. Some empty water bottles, one just fell over out of nowhere. Kind of distracted me for a second there. Okay, should I head down to the hangar? Head to the underground hangar. Might as well, because I think we did everything we could up here. This looks like the hangar. If the stage is the face of the Imperial Revue, then I guess this fills the same role for the Imperial Combat Revue. Now, where's that spherical striker?
量子甲冑三式工部か。歌劇団隊員だけが持つ霊力で動く対高魔用の戦闘兵器。優秀な機体だが、今や主流は量子戦闘機だぞ。さすがに時代遅れだろう。おまけにどう見ても整備が行き届いていない。こんなので出撃できるのか？
予算がありませんから。
カオルさん。
神山さんの言う通りです。この機体でコーマと戦うのは難しいでしょう。
でもそれじゃ コーマが現れたらどうすれば。
すみれ様もおっしゃっていた通り、上海歌劇団に頼っているのが現状です。
確かに駅で俺を守ってくれたのも上海歌劇団の期待でした。どうしようもないとはいえ悔しい話ですね。
そう思っていただければ幸いです。あなたはこの状況を打破するために隊長として呼ばれたのですから。
はい、分かっています。
すみれ様の夢を叶えるために強い花組を作り上げてください。
ところで予算がないってどういうことなんですか？
文字通りの意味です、神山隊長。帝国歌劇団はすみれ様のご尽力でかろうじて生きながらえているだけの組織です。政府にも軍にも、そして神崎重工にも歌劇団を援助してくれる人はいません。
そんな状態でコーマと戦えと？
無理ですか？
なんとか戦います。それが俺の役目ですから。
この不利な状況でも諦めない。なるほど、さすがは隊長ですね。
厳しい状況ではありますが。
ですがすみれ様はあなたに期待しています。なんとかお願いします、神山隊長。
わかりました。微力を尽くします。
ありがとうございます。
ところで俺の機体は見当たらないようですが。
ありません。
え？
今はまだありません。予算が下りればそのうち用意します。
そのうちって、まあ仕方ないか。
Oh boy.
予算もない、期待もない、整備の人材だって不足している。なんとかしたいけどどうにもな。まあやれる範囲でやるしかないか。仕方ないよな。ん？
That's literally how a lot of bosses be doing stuff. Just make do with what you got.
風呂か。
Do not go in there, buddy. Do not go in there.
幸い誰もいないみたいだし、どんな風呂なのか。
Bruh, don't. Ask for a schedule. Ask for a schedule. This is not gonna be good. I'm literally just like, bruh. A long soak, then a nap. This is the life. Yeah, there's a part of me that's really just like, let's get the heck up out of here while we still have a chance. A calcium carbonate soft bath sounds unique. It is supposed to have a really relaxing effect, though. Did I lose weight? Must be all the stress. Oh gosh, do I really want to do this?
おお、大きいな。船とはえらい違いだ。
Do I really want to do this?
待て。そういえば花組って女の子ばかりだよな。
So you might want to leave while you still can.
このお風呂は
It took you that long to figure that junk out? Get the heck up out of there now.
早くだよ。知らないこととはいえ。
Get the heck up out of there right now.
というより、こんなところを桜にでも見られたらどうなることか。
Yeah, get the heck up out of there.
よかった。誰にも見つからなかったな。
And boom.
うわっ！
お前そこは女
違う、誤解だ。待て。見られてしまったか。
Better be more careful from now on. Yep, you might want to do that. That aside, who was that just now? Could that have been Azumi? Oh, shoot. Everyone... Oh, I think that's everyone assemble. Everyone assemble. This is Kanzaki. I'd like you to assemble all members of the Flower Division. Meet at the parlor ASAP. Sounds like something serious. I better hurry. And that one is complete. On to the next.
"揃っているわね。みんなに伝えなければいけないことがあります。
Alright.
どうしたんですか？
上層部からの通達があったわ。実績を出さないと花組、いいえ、帝国歌劇団を解散させるという話を。
解散って、どうして解散なんですか？
決まってるじゃねえか。お前らが弱いからだろ。君は？
神山君は初めてだったわね。紹介するわ。上海歌劇団の隊長ヤン・シャオロン君、それに隊員のホアン・ユイさんよ。
ヤン・シャオロン、ホアン・ユイって君は。
お前はさっきの変態！
変態は君だ。俺の風呂を覗こうとしてたんだろう。
Bruh. Oh my gosh, bruh.
よく
Whoa.
わかりませんけど、女の子に変態なんて言っちゃダメですよ、神山さん。
Really? Really?
そうだ、変態はお前だ。
Yeah, you're just as much of a creep for always wanting to beat the living snot out of folks over a misunderstanding, so shut up.
何があったのか知らないけど、いい加減にしてちょうだい。
ユイ、お前も落ち着け。
ごめんなさい。解散。帝国歌劇団が解散。
さくらも落ち着けよ。実績がなければって話なんだろ。要はそいつを作りゃいいんじゃねえか。
それで
Someone's got some vigor.
実績を作りましょう。
でも実績といってもどうすればいいんでしょう。
それはやっぱり歌劇団対戦で優勝するしかない。それなら無視はできないはずだ。
おいおい、本気かよ。
いえ、神山さんの言う通りです。優勝、それしかありません。
そうね、優勝できれば言うことなしね。
そんなの無理ですよ。一回だって勝てるかどうか。
そいつの言う通りだぜ。お前たちが優勝できるわけがない。なんだと？大きな口を叩いたところでお前たちにそんな力はないんだよ。大会には世界各国の強力な歌劇団が出場する。お前たちの出る幕なんてどこにもないぜ。
隊長の言う通り、恥をかかないうちに早く逃げた方がいいね。
You want to talk after embarrassing your own self for a misunderstanding.
舞台一つまともにできないくせに。それでも
You fell apart just from watching someone.
私たちは
さくら。
Analog LIPS. Move up or down with the left analog stick to adjust the intensity. Then press X to confirm and see how the scene unfolds. If time runs out, the current intensity is selected. If you release the left analog stick, the intensity will gradually reduce. Use it to make precise adjustments.
俺たちは必ず優勝してみせる。
神山さん、
決まりね。
は？本気で優勝する気なんですか？
シャオロン隊長、ご足労いただいたこと感謝いたしますわ。でも花組の運命は花組が決める。そうよね、神山くん。
はい、
頼んだわよ。それじゃあお二方お送りしますわ。
In other words, GTFO.
せいぜい頑張ってくれや。
歌劇団大戦で優勝。
解散か。
ちょっとどうしちゃったのよ、二人とも。ここが頑張りどころじゃない。なんでため息ばかりついてるの？
そんなこと言ったってな。
やっぱりどう考えても無理ですよ、優勝なんて。
違うよ、できるよ。今こそみんなで頑張らなきゃダメなんじゃない。
さくらの言う通りだ。ため息ばかりついていてもしょうがない。
そうです、みんなで力を合わせましょう。
優勝は無理かもしれない。でもやるだけのことはやろう。
無理って、隊長までそんなこと言って。そんな気持ちで、思いで、本気で帝劇を守る気があるんですか？
さくら、
やるだけのことはやろうって。それで本当に帝劇が守れるんですか？
仕方ないだろう。それ以外にどうしろって言うんだ。
仕方ないって、そんな中途半端な正義さんなんて嫌い、大嫌い。
Well, there's the pinnacle of challenge right there. There's the pinnacle of challenge. Sheesh, Sakura's pretty stubborn too. Give her some time to calm down. I'm sure she'll understand. Winning the Combat Revue World Games is just not within our power. I'm going to go find Sakura. Don't you think she needs space right now? It depends. It's possible, sure, but can't just leave her like this. So, I'll be back later. Don't wear yourself out, little sis. That ain't how to do it.
さくら、
何の用ですか？
そんなに怒らないでくれよ。少し話をさせてくれないか？
怒ってなんかいません。私はただ、自分が不甲斐ないんです。舞台は失敗続き、コーマとの戦いもユイさんたちに任せっきり。偉そうなこと言っても何もできない。こんなんじゃ私全然ダメじゃないですか。
Well, you know how to motivate, that's for sure.
聞いてくれ、さくら。
ちょっと、
うわっ、
Bruh.
びっくりするじゃないですか。離れてください、もう少し。
ごめん。
Maybe that was the wrong one.
でもさくらを励ましたかったんだ。誰よりも頑張ってるさくらを。いつもあんなに一生懸命なんだ。やるだけのことはやってるんだ。それでいいじゃないか。
違うんです。それじゃダメなんです。やれることを やるんじゃそれだけじゃダメなんです。できるまでやるんです。どこまでも叶うまでやらなきゃダメなんです。
さくら、君はどうしてそこまで。
さくらさんがいるから。
何？
新宮寺さくらさんがいるからです。
新宮寺さくら。
私小さい頃新宮寺さくらさんに助けられたんです。コーマに襲われた私の前にさくらさんが颯爽と現れて、一瞬でした。ただの一投でコーマを倒して、それが忘れられなくて、私もああなりたい。さくらさんみたいに強くて美しい、そんな女性になりたいって心の底から思ったんです。それが私の本当の夢だから、私の夢は全然叶ってないんです。帝国歌劇団に入ってもこんなんじゃほんとダメだよ私。
さくら、
すみません神山隊長、私もう寝ます。
That fade out could have been a little smoother.
Hmm?
神山隊長、私です。
さくら、どうぞ、空いてるよ。
その昨日はすみません。
Saw that coming.
気にしてないよ。
でも私、
いいんだ。
その写真軍艦ですか？
ああ、前に乗っていた特務艦マリ支店だ。さまざまな海上任務を受け、艦長として南方に行っていたんだ。
セイ兄さん艦長なんですか？すごいです。
でももう沈んだ。停泊していた港の近くで客船がコーマに襲われたんだ。だから助けに行った。でもこっちの兵器はコーマにはほとんど通じない。時間を稼いで客船を逃がすので精一杯さ。そのうち機関が止まって総員退艦命令を出した。そういえばあの時助けてくれたのは上海歌劇団だったな。
そんなことが。
So you got a bone to pick with them too, and to a degree.
客船と乗員を守れたので十分さ。そう、あれは仕方なかったんだ。
セイ兄さん。
Great.
これは
1号魔州警報。まさか銀座にコーマが。
いよいよ出撃か。よし行くぞさくら。
了解。
It's as if they're literally pulling scenes out of the anime to a degree. That's some real Batman stuff right there, is it not? Well, that's convenient. Where's everybody else?
コーマは銀座に現れました。帝劇の目と鼻の先です。上海歌劇団は
横須賀方面に現れたコーマに対処中や。戻ってくるまでにはちょっと時間かかるで。
コーマが複数の場所に出現。今日は多いですね。
上海歌劇団が戻ってくるまで我々がコーマを抑える必要があります。
ですが俺の期待はまだ。
神山君はここから指揮を取ってちょうだい。
了解しました。
神山隊長、私たちがいます。大丈夫。
俺が戦えない分みんなよろしく頼むよ。
準備はできたようね。神山君、出撃命令を。
よし。帝国歌劇団花組出撃せよ。銀座に現れたコーマを殲滅する。
了解。雨宮さくら、出撃します。
よーし、任せとくって。行ってきます。
Well, that's an interesting concept.
三式後部起動完了。
That is, That looks like our antagonist.
そこまでです。帝国歌劇団誕生。
Team status. View the status of the team members during intermissions. The higher their trust, the closer to the front they'll be. The icons over each member indicates their mood. Interesting. Well, that was dramatic. Is that it? Okay, I guess that's it in that regard. Okay, let's go ahead and save our game, because that's probably important. So we'll save it in a new spot, because that might be important. All right, let's resume the game and see how well we do. It's probably going to be a riot. A riot and a half. But nah, let's see what we can do. If anything, the first battle, in my opinion, is always just reconnaissance. All right, so how do we operate this thing?
あれもコーマなのか。
あれは傀儡騎兵よ。魔力によって生み出された機械の敵ですわ。一体一体はそこまで強くはないけれど、複数で囲まれたら厄介な相手よ。
Movement and jumping. Move with the left analog stick and press X to jump. Press X again in the midair to perform a double jump. Dashing. Press and hold the R2 to dash. Camera controls. Move the right analog stick to change camera angle. Press the L2 to recenter the camera. Camera speed and a recenter button can be adjusted in the options.
雨宮さん、あなたは帝劇前のコーマを 倒してちょうだい。
了解。
That's what I want to know. Attacking and combos. Press the circle button for a regular attack and the triangle for a strong attack. Alternate between circle and triangle to perform combos. Combo chains vary depending on the combat armor you're using. So they've got that and that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the options button to bring up the pause menu. You can view the combo chains for the combat armor you're using. Interesting. Ground attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 circles and a triangle. Meanwhile, 1 circle and then a combination of the circle and the triangle, and then the triangle. Launch enemy overhead. Approach the enemy automatically. Aerial attacks.
私とクラリスは敵を倒しながら逃げ遅れた人がいないか確認する。
さくらさん、帝撃の守りはお願いします。
任せてください。行きます。せい、そこ。ふっ、ふっ、せい、ふっ、えい、そこ。だー、ふっ、ふっ、そこ。ふっ。
Okay, not bad for a first shot.
あの数のコーマを一人で倒すなんてすごいじゃないか、さくら。
これくらいできて当然です。私は帝国歌劇団花組の隊員なんですから。
Don't let your guard down just yet.
大したものだよ。よし、機体の損傷に気をつけて引き続き頼む。
Hit points. The HP gauge in the bottom left decreases when you take damage and turns red when your HP is low. A red flashing light in the corner of the screen indicates your HP is critical. If all deployed units run out of HP, the mission is failed, and you'll have to restart from a checkpoint or the beginning.
あいつはさっきのクグツ騎兵とは少し違うな。さくら、奴の攻撃には気をつけろ。
Yeah, real talk.
了解。
Dodging. Press the R1 to dodge enemy attacks. You won't take damage while dodging. A perfect dodge. Dodging an attack at the last possible moment is considered a perfect dodge and temporarily slows down enemy units, giving you an opportunity to counterattack.
はい。そこ。ふっ。えい、えい。と、よっ。えい。と、そこ。よっ。と。えい。はあ。だあ。ふっ。はあ。だあ。そよっ。と。よっ。と。えい。ふっ。
Do I get a no damage bonus? Recovery items. Enemies may drop HP or SP recovery items when defeated. Approach them to pick them up. Recovery items disappear after a certain amount of time.
さくら、コーマに囲まれたら危険だ。量子探知機で自分の周囲の確認は怠るなよ。
了解。
Radar. The radar on the bottom right shows other units as well as nearby obstacles. Enemy location. You can see which direction the enemy is in by looking at the radar at the top of the screen. You can turn this feature on or off in the options menu. Press R3 to lock onto an enemy in the center of the screen. Press R or the D-pad in particular to switch targets. Press the R3 again to remove the lock. You can change the lock on button to L2 in the options.
いくら来ても一緒です。よっ。と。えい。えい。そこ。はっ。はっ。よっ。と。そこ。えい。と。
雨宮さんの霊力が 100% になりました。今なら雨宮さんの必殺技が放てます。
よしさくら、必殺技で目の前のコーマを一掃せよ。
Spirit power. Fill up the spirit power gauge in the bottom left by picking up spirit power recovery items. Special attacks. Once your spirit power gauge is maxed out, press the square button to unleash a special attack. Special attacks use up all of your spirit power.
そこえいふっそこえいだーとはあえいだーとえいよっそこはあえいせいよっはあえいえいとふっえいだーよっせいだーとそえいふっとはあ
不遇機兵の撃破を確認。さくら、本当によくやったな。
はい、私やりました。
I wasn't watching the HP gauge. Did we get
こっち
hit?
も終わったぜ。生徒のみんなにも被害はなしだ。
私たちもやればできるんですね。ちょっと自信がついちゃいました。
みんな本当にお疲れ様。神山くんも初めてとは思えない良い式でしたわ。さあ戦いは終わりよ。雨宮さんたちも帝劇に戻ってきてちょうだい。
Well, that works. That works. Alrighty then. Alright, who do we got here? Can you just tilt up to her face already? Good
魔
heavens.
空間変換
What the heck is going on over here?
What?
That didn't sound good at all.
Hatsuho, クラリス、どうした？無事か？
頭部の量子水晶が反応しねえ。ダメだ、動かねえよ。
ここはどこなんですか？私たちどうなっちゃうんですか？
落ち着いてくれ。今こちらでも分析してる。
銀座大通りのカメラと接続回復しました。映像出ます。
これは
That doesn't look friendly.
大帝国劇場周辺に強い揚力でできた空間が発生しているようです。そして私たちはその中に取り込まれました。
揚力でできた空間だって、コーマにこんなことができるなんて。
神山隊長、私の後部は何とか動きます。敵は私に任せてください。点検ここにあり。
Alright, let's do it.
さくら、一人では危険だ。退却しろ。
退却って、でもどこに？
この空間から出る方法を見つけないと先に進むしかありません。
Find a way out.
閉じ込められました。量子探知機に反応があります。
Okay.
不打つ機兵。さくら、注意して戦うんだ。
せい
くださいね。
大丈夫だよ。ありがとう2人とも。
That's one hit right there. All right, this is gonna be fun. That'll give your fingers a workout, that's for sure.
突破しました。やりました。敵を撃破しました。
Keep your guard up, little sis.
よくやってくれた。だが大丈夫か。霊力だってもう。
心配無用です。まだ大丈夫。
けどよ、お前一人じゃ。
それでも私がこの空間から出る方法を探さなきゃ。
There's gotta be a boss fight sometime. Do we get anything from dealing with these things?
行きます。行きます。
さくらさん、上海歌劇団がきっと来てくれます。それまで待ちましょう。
待ってるだけなんてできないよ。私がみんなをデート
Do
を
we
守ら
attack
な
any
き
of
ゃ。
this stuff, or what do we do?
行き
Or
ま
do
す。
we gotta destroy this stuff? Okay, that's how you do it.
はあよっそこでとはいはあえはいではあ行きますはあえでよっよっだそこで行きますとどめえはあよっよっ
Is this a big one? Yep, looks like it.
なんだあの敵は。
敵倒さなきゃ。
さくら、もういい。撤退して上海歌劇団を待つんだ。
いいえ、私は戦います。この胸に正義の火が灯っている限り。
She's going for it.
のくぐつき兵は攻撃を盾で防ぐようです。
さくら、後ろに回り込んで攻撃するんだ。
了解。行きます。そこ。行きます。行きます。
Let's do our special move.
蒼天に咲く花よ、敵を撃て。桜吹
やったすごいさくらさんすごいです
Well, I'm sure we've got
やる
our
じゃねえかさくら
I'm sure we've got our lieutenant now.
よくやったな、さくら。
I'd say we found our lieutenant.
さくら。
What the heck happened there? Was it trying to self-destruct on her?
まだやれます。
さくら、君はなぜそこまで頑張れる？
It's called determination.
みんなのため、栄光ある花組の名を汚さないため、そして何より私自身の夢のために。指一本でも動いている限り、私は絶対に諦めない。
さくら、逃げろ！後部を捨てて逃げるんだ！
Took y'all long enough to get here.
参上！
Took them bozos long enough to show up.
助かった。よかった。さくら。
何が助かったよ。やっぱり役に立たない連中ね。
やっぱこんな程度か。帝国歌劇団、とっとと解散しちまえよ。
だぞこの野郎。
解散なんてしません。絶対しません。
You really gonna
口だけは
attack
達
them
者だ
after
が、
this?
そんな無様ななりで何ができるんだよ。諦められないって言うんなら諦めさせてやるぜ。
Are you gonna attack a friendly?
シャオロン、
あ
さくら、私はあんたが嫌いじゃない。あんたの平和を愛する気持ちわかるよ。あんたは頑張り屋さんの本当にいいやつ。でも帝国歌劇団なんかにいたらダメになる。上海歌劇団においでよ。
Are these folks really gonna attack a friendly?
歌劇団に？そう、上海歌劇団で一緒に帝都の平和。
Yeah, go pound sand, kid. Go pound sand.
私の夢は新宮寺さくらさんのいた帝国歌劇団で悪に立ち向かい正義を貫くこと。あの時さくらさんに助けられたあの日から夢を忘れたことは一日だってなかった。その夢があったから私は歩いてこられた。その夢があったからいつだって前を向けた。その夢に支えられて私は今まで生きてきた。だからいけません。そうか、残念だ。
交渉決裂だな。もういいだろユイ。あとは俺がやる。
You really gonna attack a friendly? Isn't that a form of treason? That sounds a lot like treason. That sounds a lot like treason, which in some places, treason is punishable by death.
さくらさん、おいやめろ。それ以上はもうやめてくれ。
何が夢だよ。お前らの夢はとっくに潰れてるだろうが。
If I was his lieutenant, I'd have him court-martialed. Because he's not in an official Revue game. So I would literally have him court-martialed.
辛くたって痛くたって悲しくたって悔しくたって泣きたくなったって絶対諦めない。
He would not pilot another vessel ever again.
でも立ち上がってやる。
さくら、 君に比べて俺は。あの時マリ視点はまだ生きていた。期間だって何とかなったかもしれない。動きさえすれば体当たりで仕留められたかもしれない。いや、もっと時間を稼ぐことだってできたかもしれない。俺はあの時本当に全力を尽くしたのか。今のさくらのように俺は折れない心で立ち向かったのか。そうだ、ずっと胸に引っかかっていた。くそ！あの時もここに来てからも同じだ。俺は逃げていた。仕方ないって言葉で全力で頑張ることから逃げていたんだ。
Okay, can you like speed this up, cuz?
中途半端な気持ちでさくらと共に戦っていけるわけがなかったんだ。
Or maybe you should take some notes and develop that kind of vigor that she has. You ever think about that?
俺の期待なんでだ、なんでないんだよ。
神山くん、その言葉を待っていたわ。
証言丸来ました。
クネさん、きっちり間に合わせましたよ。
お疲れ様。さすが B1 メカニックね。よくやってくれたわ。さあ神山くん、あなたの出番よ。お行きなさい。
あれは
Seriously, that kid probably would have just started smashing off. I would have had him court-martialed.
こいつはこの機体は。
And to think it would look like a knight in shining armor.
無限、あなた専用の機体よ。
量子戦闘機無限。
神山くん、あなたの中に芽生えたその思いを戦いにぶつけなさい。無限はそのための武器。必ずあなたの力になってくれますわ。
了解。神山清十郎、量子戦闘機無限で出撃します。夢を見るのはいいけどな。けどその夢は叶わねえぜ。
Oh, arrogance can get you destroyed much faster than dreams can. Arrogance can get you destroyed much quicker than dreams can. Somebody was about to kick your rear end.
帝国歌劇団花組隊長神山清十郎、参る。
神山さん、ありがとうございます。
さくら、俺の方こそありがとう。君のおかげで気づくことができたよ。
何をですか？
諦めない心の素晴らしさを、そしてその燃えるような美しさを。
I think we earned ourselves some brownie points with that.
教えてくれたんだ。
神山さんなんだか嬉しいです。
These two are going to get married.
俺は君がこんな姿になるまで立ち上がることができなかった。すまなかった。俺は本当にダメな隊長だ。
いいえ、神山さんはダメなんかじゃないです。だって神山さんは私を助けに来てくれました。
Oh boy.
ちょっとかっこいいです。
さくら、ありがとう。やるじゃねえか神山清十郎。あ、新手のコーマか。喧嘩は一旦休憩だ。先にあいつらを片付けるぞ。俺たちは左をやる。右は任せたぜ。分かった。
Ooh boy, I can't wait to scrub you in the ground. Switching characters. The L1 can be pressed to switch between characters. If the character you're controlling loses all HP, you will automatically switch to another character. Let's see what he's got. Pretty much the same factors.
助けが欲しいならいつでも言ってくれ。なめるんじゃねえ。上海の竜の方向、その目に焼き付けろ。
Shut up, kid. You talk too much. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Morale half. Your actions in game will affect the morale of other characters. Raising the morale levels of your allies makes their units stronger in battle. Morale 2 out of 2. Raise the trust of other characters in adventure scenes, and they'll start battles with high morale. Take that guy down without too much of an issue. Couple of hits in, that's fine.
大丈夫。さくら、行くぞ。この空間を出る方法を探すんだ。はい。おい待て。お前たちの力じゃこの先は無理だ。
Yeah, go pound sand, kid.
行くぞ。勢力が高まっている。
Alright, let's see what we can do here. They say find a way out, but how do we find a way out? That's the question. Oh, the big time bosses now?
まだ嫌がるか。仕方ねえ。ここは任せて先に行け。
こんな奴らさっさと倒すよ、シャオロン。
よし、さくら、ここは上海に任せて先に進もう。はい。
Regeneration. If a unit's HP reaches 0, after some time it will regenerate a little HP and rejoin the battle. If all units' HP reaches 0 before anyone can regenerate HP, the mission has failed.
二人ともこの空間を作り出したコーマが必ずどこかにいるはずですが、そいつを探し出して倒せばその空間から脱出できるはずよ。
Oof, that wasn't good. That would not have been good at all. Oh, looky looky, aren't you a fun one?
空間を作り出しているこの中か。
こんな大きな空間を作るなんて本当にそんなコーマがいるんでしょうか。
必ずいますわ。神山君、雨宮さん、気をつけて探すのよ。
Oh, it looks like we get a special move. Or not.
今倒した敵の中にはそれらしいコーマはいませんでしたね。
Hey there, feel good, welcome into the stream.
先へ進もう。敵を殲滅。先に進むぞ。遅い。
Oh, this looks like fun. Wall dash. You can dash on certain walls by facing them and pressing R2. You'll stop automatically when you reach the edge of the wall. You can also press X to jump off. Well, that's fun.
隊長、あんたもしかして本当にすげえやつだったのか。
初めてでそこまで動かせるなんて信じられません。
闇を切り裂く神速の刃。縦横無尽。嵐。
Looks like somebody just lost their shield. Oh, goody, more toys to bash.
気を抜かず行くぞ。
Final hit.
この調子で行くぞ。
行きます。はい。
遅い。
行きます。
That's where we just came from.
やっ。
はい。
と。
行きます。
行くぞ。やっ。せっ。やっ。行くぞ。
はい。
やっ。
この先に強大な揚力反応があります。
見つけたぞ。この空間を作り出したコーマだ。
Probably should have saved that special move, but I think we got it with the techniques we've
この
been
空
using.
間から出るんです。
やっ。そこだ。
But if we can get our spirit power up, which we just did, I think we might be able to end this reasonably. save a few of them. Now there's a boss if there ever was one.
これまでの敵より数段でけえぜ。
Only one way to find out.
無理ですよ。勝てるわけありません。
無理をするな神山。俺たちが行くまで待ってろ。
Says the individual striking
勝
friendlies.
てるわけが
Go
ない。
pound sand, punk.
確かにそうかもしれない。でも本当にそうなのか。今できる全てを尽くしても立ち向かえない敵なのか。俺は全力を尽くす。そして俺たちの力を信じる。
They getting married.
俺は絶対に諦めたりしない。自分に言い訳するのはもうたくさんだ。さくらが教えてくれたんだ。全力を尽くすことを諦めない心。
神山さん、私も神山さんを信じます。二人ならきっと勝てます。
正気かよ。
Yes, they are. That's why they get along so
考え
well.
直してください。
はあ。行くぞさくら。巨大コーマを撃破し帝都の平和を守る。
了解。
そのコーマの弱点は頭部よ。攻撃を避けて頭部を狙いなさい。
さくらたちだけじゃ無理だよ。私たちが行くまで待ってて。
さくら、本当に大丈夫なのかよ。
Nice hit.
闇を切る神速の刃。
私の目に狂いはあり。
巨大コーマを撃破。脱出する。
了解。
When in doubt, use a special attack. Not bad at all. For the first time, especially. Not bad at all for the first time. But let's not get overconfident here.
げえなあの隊長。私もあんな風に戦えるかな。
帝国歌劇団、少しは認めてやるぜ。
なんだ、案外やるじゃないあんたたち。
ありがとう。
Don't you owe someone an apology for striking
いい
them?
動きをしてたぜ。お前と戦うのが楽しみになってきた。じゃあな、歌劇団対戦で会おう。
まだまだ私たちにはかなわないと思うけど。
Yeah, why don't you swing fairly? Not when a guy's machine is almost down and it's not even in the games yet.
やりましたね、隊長。
Seriously.
一時はどうなることかと思ったけどな。
びっくりしました。私たちの隊長がこんなに強いなんて。
神山さんは昔から強いんです。えへん。
お前が威張ってどうすんだよ。
でもよかったです。これで解散しなくて済みそうですね。
そうだな。楽観はできないけど、いや大丈夫。帝劇は帝都は俺たちが守る。そうだよなみんな。
はい、
もちろんです。
よし、それじゃそろそろ戻ろうか。
待ってください、仙人さん。戦いに勝利した時の花組の伝統ご存知ないですか？
And what's that?
なんだいそれ。
こうするんです。いつだって帝国歌劇団はとってもかっこいいんです。せーの、勝利のポーズ決め。
Is that right? I see. So with that new machine, how much in debt are they now?
やっぱり魔元空間。
はい、姿は確認できませんでしたが、間違いなく上級コーマの仕業です。
上級コーマ。
I would not be surprised if the Shanghais were involved with it.
それほどのコーマが帝都に現れるなんて。
I got a sneaky suspicion the Shanghais have something to do with it. Because they're too obsessed in their reputation. But I could be wrong.
ようやく動き出した帝国歌劇団ですが、まだまだ問題が山積み。どうにかするにはあれやこれやって、私がやるんですか？次回新桜大戦、手のひらほどの幸せ、大正桜にロマンの嵐。隊長さん、私お願いがあるんです。
Let's see our team status. Did we get any progression? Did we? Anything? Anything? Come on, anything? I guess not. But I think what we'll do at this point is definitely save the game, because you probably definitely want to do that. Definitely want to do that. So we'll go ahead and throw it in another spot there. Well, I'd say that is an absolute excitement if there ever was one. So, you know, so far this game is actually pretty nice, and it looks like it's doing it in episodes. I do like the balance of how the story progression goes, and then it also goes into the action with the machines and everything. I do like the battle system of the machines. So I'd say that's fantastic. But I think what we'll do is we'll call it here, because that's a whole nother episode. So I think it'd be cool if we just did each episode as within reason to the stream and whatnot. So we're going to go ahead and call it here, get you some closing announcements. So thanks everyone for joining me today. So with that, let me get you those closing announcements that I was talking about. So one in particular, look forward to next Friday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, as we'll have more Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII reunion, and I'd say ultimately without any of the disturbances that we had last time, because I was looking at the stats in relation to the stream and everything looked like it was good thus far. It only had a few drop frames at one time period, but it recovered elsewhere. So I think we're actually good now. So look forward to Friday's simulcast, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII reunion at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And also, for those of you who are watching for the very first time, remember that my primary outlet is my YouTube channel. So the link is available right there, also in the descriptions of the videos or any of the particular buttons that you have there, especially for my master link that I'll show you in just a second. But on there, there's a plethora of stuff from VA role plays. You've also got visual novel playthroughs, which this one kind of combined with the gaming playthrough archives or VODs. This one will be up there a little bit later once I get the video cropped and everything. There's also tech tutorials such as things related to Discord bot program, especially for moderation. So if you're looking for 24-hour bot monitoring for certain things, then I got a few videos up there for that. I'll probably do a few more for some stuff. I got one in relations to a new ticket system. And also, I have tech tutorials and also just tech tips. And one of them is this one, which this one is talking about using a microphone for OBS if you're planning to become a content creator, whether through pre-records or through live. Then you're not sure what mic you should get. I'm working on another video right now as a means to help you to decide what mic you get. You might have seen some controversy on different social media platforms, so I'm going to put this all in perspective. Now, mind you, I have 22 years experience in both live sound, studio, as well as broadcast. So I'm bringing that experience to the forefront as a means to help folks and to get things into perspective. So don't be spooked by what controversies you may have seen about using a mic. What it comes down to is the right tool for the job and according to your budget. Now, if you have to make adjustments with the budget, then do it. But it doesn't take a super expensive microphone. Technology has advanced so much that it doesn't take all that. But find more out in this video that's coming up. And also, there's the Life Lessons series. So that's anime and movies. We all have our favorite. We have our favorite anime and we have our favorite movie, but of course there's lessons we can learn from that. Just like the one that we had now. There was plenty to learn with that. So definitely that's something that I would recommend for everyone to consider is what lessons can you learn to be a better person? And I go in that in some of the videos that I do here. As a reminder, just be sure to check out my video when it comes out in relations to choosing a new mic for your OBS project in your signal chain. But if you're not sure on where to find that on the YouTube channel, or you want to know when it's about to be released, you can also check out my Twitter page for updates. That's twitter.com/sound_otaku_. So definitely look forward to that. And I definitely encourage that you follow me on there to keep in touch with what I'm up to, as I share all that on there, as well as in my Discord server. And if you want to know the link to my Discord server or any of the other media outlets that I have, you can check out this master link, linktree/soundotaku. And also, if you want to contact me for a project that you have, whether it's for a voiceover or even for audio processing, again, I have 22 years experience in the field, so I can definitely help to make your project sound good with the right parameters. So with that, the destinations below are how you can get in contact with me. And I just want to thank you once again for watching. And until next time, happy mixing, everyone.